Yeah, we find her, the beautiful girl we've been missing. We wanna have her kissing. We find her, now we in love. Say go so, the remix.
DMB, Tuck Spice, remix.
Now if I had to lose you like a bad phone connection, I'd change my game to get a better reception. Sit back, let's start this interaction. Don't fight the feelings, just a chain reaction. Your heart won't give you the wrong instructions. Like my GPS, yes I got the right direction. We gotta merge together like a road intersection. Last stop is gonna be my love and affection. I ain't like the mother dudes, they wanna call you shorty, but I'ma call you a beautiful girl. I took your picture home, my mama saw it, she's a very, very beautiful girl. I wanna put you in my video, cause you're so beautiful. You're a beautiful girl. So when you hear us on your radio, turn up your stereo. It's a beautiful girl.
Gotta find a shorty, what's worth of a lady. It's nice but maybe doesn't look like 40. It's taking a little time. I wasn't seeing no signs, any traces of my baby. Who's gonna be my baby? But I thought I'm gonna take my time. Within took a long fine eye. I saw a shorty passing by. She's got this very pretty smile. He was right at the train station. I tried to make a conversation, holding her arms, feeling so tough. I felt the sensation. It's been a while that I've been trying to find a beautiful girl. Now I realize I found me a beautiful girl. She's a model, she's so fine. I just wanna take it by. Beautiful girl. Sparkling eyes are killing time. I found me a beautiful girl.
My wish came true when I saw you, girl. God must have blessed me with your beauty, girl. Looking so right from your head to your toe, shaped like a Coke bottle with a smile of a queen. My queen to be, you my destiny. Got a body of a goddess with your beauty, I'm impressed and I'm never in distress. Come on over and be mine. Been searching for a man and now all the cats keep looking to mine. With a sexy walk and a sexy talk, she must be from the planet called the sexy world. I know I ain't tripping, better yet I'm thinking put a ring on the finger, we look good together. Take your place in my heart with your beauty, I'ma say that I'll never turn away. Who would think I'm in love?
Such the way she smiles at me just really makes me weak. The way she speaks to me just really make me go so weak. Keep staring in her eyebrows. All I kept on saying is wow. Your beauty shines and breeze at night. All I really want in my life. Oh yeah. It's been a while that I've been trying to find a beautiful girl. Fine brown eyes. I found me a beautiful girl. She's my model, she's so fine. I just wanna take it. Beautiful girl. Sparkling eyes, killing tight. I found me a beautiful girl. Yeah, beautiful girl. What beautiful girl? Yeah. Beautiful girl.
Damn. Money. You seen her? Hot Ice. Have you seen her? LP. Have you seen her? I'ma go over to Tux Bites. I know you've probably seen her. He has a lot of beautiful girls with him. Tux, it's DMB, baby. Look,
Beautiful.
I look for a while, but I can't seem to find a beautiful girl so I can make her mine. Time after time, I've been searching for a while, but every girl I meet never seems worthwhile. What can I do? I pray to God for an answer. I feel pains in my heart like cancer, and when I find her, I'm gonna romance her. Lace several presents and gifts. Call me Santa. Claus, I make a heartbeat pause. That's my girl, homeboy, not yours. The girl of my dreams, she's more than I ever thought. Show me ass and culture, I think I'm getting punked. She's what I really want, so I'ma go get her. Since I'm a go getter, you know I'm gon' get her. And I will give her the world, anything for my beautiful girl.
Psych. Ooh. It's been a while that I've been trying to find a beautiful girl. Fine brown eyes. I found me a beautiful girl. She's my model, she's so fine. I just wanna take it. Beautiful girl. Sparkling eyes, killing time.
touching and kissing, make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.
Man of prestige. Ha! Now this guy win. Now you win. Now you win today. Now you win. Now you win. I agree. Man of prestige. Now man you be.
I'm sure some people will be jealous now the way I talk about Ola. But I have learned a lot from him. That's why I keep telling you to follow him. If you don't follow Man of Prestige, now you know.
What's going on? Welcome back to Man of Prestige. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back. Happy Friday night. All right. This evening, I saw this. I'm like, I didn't plan to do a show. I was like, So you know what? I think I'm gonna be in the spirit. Chill. I'm not really doing anything this evening. I just wanted to rest, but I decided to come and hang out with you guys and just catch some cruise with this particular trendy. This guy's been trending for the past, 24, 48 hours. I've been seeing it on my feeds. So I figure, why not? Let's talk about it. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I trust that you guys are doing well. All right. We're talking about this today. So stay tuned. Let's do the needful. Let's do some house rules. Do me a favor. Hit the like button. Let's ping. This is going to be an interesting one. I have nothing else to cover. I just want to catch cruise. But learn some lessons, of course. Okay. So I promise I'll try to be as nice as possible. And I will bring lessons to both sides of the gender, because I know some of you can't help it. Gender war is inside of you. It's part of your DNA. So I will bring lessons to both sides. Okay. I'll try. Okay. But whoever is claiming the victim here is probably going to receive most of the lessons as usual. Because my goal with this platform is to empower them. Okay. So that they can slow down on perpetuating that victimhood. All right, so welcome back. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications. Shout out to my sponsors: Life with Natu, Adesua, Film Girl, D Love is already in the house. Yes TV, Open Floor by Tima. I think I'm missing somebody. Chidima, More Fresh. Thank you guys so much for always supporting the platform. And yeah, you can sponsor any one of these shows for as low as 99 cents with the $ box on YouTube. All right. So we're targeting 275 this month. We are right now at 116. So help us. It's go a long way. What we do here is we talk about we extract life and relationship lessons from trendy topics. Today is going to be a fantastic example of that. If it's trendy, there's probably some kind of life lesson, especially relationship lesson in it, especially when it has everything to do with seduction, attraction, emotional intelligence, social intelligence, okay, self-intelligence, power intelligence. So my goal is to replace, help you, empower you so that you can get out of that victim position. All right, so welcome. Let me see who else is in the chat. Gracious greatness, my brother. Good to see you, man. Sesmoa. She said, yes, this one is trending. Yep. We're gonna be talking. All right. Malice Keepers resting. Finally. But we have one more video, like what to do video that will go on the sister channel, Prestige Marriage Academy, for the Malice Keeper thing. Thank you, Sesma. Thank you, everyone, for being here. All right. So hit the like button. Let's bring everybody else into the room. Hit the like button. Thank you. We're talking about this guy today. Let me show him to you. I hope his name is Aaron Weapon X. Okay. Apparently, that's probably some kind of character in the movie. I don't know. I don't watch movies. Well, I don't watch movies these days, okay? So, but this guy right here, he's now been calling himself not qualified. He's now calling himself not qualified. This guy right here. Now he's calling himself Mr. Not Qualified. I don't know. Not qualified. Okay. All right. We'll find out who is not qualified today. Okay. We'll find out who is not qualified today. He's a plumber, but he's going to tell us about himself. I don't want to spoil it for you. Some of you might have seen some of the stuff out there. Gracious Green said, Lord, please detox us from all poisons out there. Too much poison for unhealthy male and female interactions. Yes. So this is going to be an example of what you probably should not do. Okay. Abidol, welcome. All right. So let's do this. Let's do it. Let's get back to the video. All right. There's a lot. This story has led on to so many different places. So stay tuned. We're talking about people getting fired. We're talking about people's having criminal past. We're talking about GoFundMe. We're talking about gold diggers. All right. So, but you and I, we're just going to get through this. It looks like it's only about, let's see, 2 + 7, about 9 minutes. But, I have to react as we go. So, let's get to it. Let me know if you can hear it clearly. I'm going to turn down the background music a little bit. Let me know if you can hear it.
Hello, welcome. I'll have you hold this. All right, if we can have your name.
My name's Aaron.
Aaron, how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 29.
29, okay,
Yes.
and what do you do?
I'm a licensed plumber.
Okay, very cool.
Yes.
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
I look for a woman that's not promiscuous and has a career.
Wait, what? He led with, I'm looking for a woman who is not promiscuous. What does that mean? Anybody can go. You can hear. Thank you, D-Love. What does that mean to you already? Okay. What does that mean to you already? He's looking for what he doesn't like. Come on, you've been watching me or watching this platform for a while now. What does that mean? Okay. He's looking for a person who have what he doesn't like. What does that mean? Let me see here. Sesma said, let's also talk about these humiliating shows like Pop the Balloon, Loyalty Test, The Cut. It's a show, but these shows are landing on people's nerves because people actually have these behaviors in real life. So I promise you, it won't be about the fact that it's entertainment. I agree, it's entertainment, but there's some real life lessons. I promise. Just trust me, right? Someone who falls on any bowler at will. So he doesn't want anybody who falls on any bowler at will. They ask him, what would you like? What's the question? Let's go back a little bit.
I'm a licensed plumber.
Okay, very cool.
Yes.
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
What do you look for in a woman? Okay, this is a good moment to promote the red flag. Number 1 red flag, right? What do you look for in a woman? Let's see.
I look for a woman that's not promiscuous.
I look for a woman that's not. I look for a woman that's not. The keyword not. That's already red flag. Okay? N-O-T. That's already a red flag. Okay? Yes, Abidol. Projecting. Maybe not necessarily his behavior. Okay? If it's his behavior, that will be the least of the lessons today. But projecting from a place of fear, that's more important. We can all learn from that. Right? As opposed to shaming him. The idea is not to shame him. The idea is to learn from this, right? Right? Yes, he could be projecting his behavior, but that's not the lesson. Right? Then simply don't do the behavior. The lesson is that he's projecting from a place of what? Fear. I'm looking for a woman that's not, I'm looking for a man that's not, they ask me, what are you looking for in a man? I'm looking for a man that's not a sinner. Tell us more. Tell me the rest of your story. Where are you coming from? What happened? Who has shown you shaggy? Somebody has shown you shaggy out there. That's why you're talking like that. So you lead with everything you don't want. If you don't collect, you lead with everything you don't want. You're a walking red flag, literally, when you do that. Is it not, by the way, if you don't collect, it's natural for you to do that. So it takes a certain level of intentionality to say, I'm not going to do that. You literally have to know what you're doing. You have to have tested it. It doesn't work. You don't even know why you're attracting the same thing over and over again. Well, because you're calling it, you're manifesting it. I know it sounds like some kind of kumbaya stuff. No, it's not. I promise you. You attract what you fear the most. So that already from the get-go. Okay. All right. So let's keep going.
And has a career going for herself.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And now, what are some of your deal?
Now, he's respectful. Yes, ma'am. He has a smile on that face. There's a smile on that face that I'm struggling to believe. Well, maybe it's just him. But I'm struggling to... That smile. I don't know him personally, so I wouldn't know. But if I was to be judging from first impression, this kind of guy should not be on a dating show, because when you go on a dating show and you're competing against other people, you put yourself in that kind of position, you're already shooting yourself on the legs. Okay? Because people they're going to yield probably closer to first time impressions, you know. So, but let's keep going. Maybe I'm prejudging way too soon, but the reality is that the world that we live in, people will prejudge you. The moment you walk into a room, the way you carry yourself, they've made up in their mind what they think you are. What can you do about that? Not much. Just know that dressing to impress is a real thing. How you carry yourself, with some level of confidence, whatever that looks like for you, make sure you are staying in tune with that always. All right. So there's a way he's looking right now with that smile. I'm not sure if somebody taught him to put that smile on, but let's keep going.
Breakers.
Deal breaker.
By the way, I was making a point that it's respectful to say yes, ma'am. Because you're a yes, ma'am person does not mean that you have the game to succeed. Let's keep going. What are his deal breakers? So now that you're asking him about his deal breakers, this would be the perfect time to say, okay, my deal breakers is things that he doesn't want. But remember, he already told us he started with what he doesn't want, right? Let's keep going.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breaker, being promiscuous.
Confirmation. Deal breaker, being promiscuous, falling on any bowlers out there. All right, let me see. Abby does say the lady that ends up with him will forever walk on eggshell. Good point. Good point. Right? She can't feel safe. Right? She might be coming from a place of trauma too. So she's like, I'm going to satisfy my man. You know them. Those ones that are performative. Some people call them the pick-me's. They are the one that will suddenly make this man be a good man. So they want to just like, we'll make sure he's a good man. Let's make sure we take care of the good man. Like, well, I've been warning you guys about the good man, good girl here. That thing ends up in the poto all the time. That has nothing to do with the skills you need to survive in romantic relationships. Yes, so he's on some kind of performative politeness. It might just be second nature. It sounds like it's somebody from the south. They yes ma'am, yes ma'am. It really doesn't. It's nice. That's cute. You should be polite, okay? But it has nothing to do with what's about to happen or the result you're going to create in your romantic experiences. Let's keep going. Where am I? Okay.
Uncleanly. Being promiscuous, man.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breaker, being promiscuous, not cleanly.
Not cleanly. What is it saying?
Breaker, being promiscuous, not cleanly.
Not cleanly. What is that word? Let me put the caption on.
Deal breaker, being promiscuous, not cleanly.
Not cleanly. Did he mean clingy? Okay, let's keep going.
Don't have a career, nothing really going for yourself.
Okay.
He repeated the same point, okay? I guess, again, his focus is all the things he doesn't want. So, sounds like maybe he's been a victim of gold diggers. But I have a strong feeling that that promiscuous thing is a real thing. Let's keep going.
All right. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go ahead and go on over there and see what's going on.
Yes.
So the way the game works is that if people already pop the balloon, that means they already don't want him. That's how the game goes. So all the people that have balloons on that are inflated, they are still open to getting to know him. All right, they're still open to getting to know him. That's what that is. Now, I don't really watch the show. I think there's one that I reacted to, maybe, but but my wife kind of like pay attention to the Niger version of this show. So, but that's how the game was. So they go to the ones that already popped the balloons, which is an indication that they're not interested, and they want to know why they're not interested. So this is another reason why this game shows. This is the part of it that's not real life. If a person is not interested in you, you don't go to them and say, "Why don't you like me?" Don't do that ever. Don't you ever do that. If they don't like you, it's not a match. You keep it moving. Why? Because the longer you spend with people that already said they're not interested, the farther you are away from the people that are actually interested in you. Okay? And I believe that there's someone, if you're interested in romantic relationship, there's someone out there for you. But you probably spend way too much time with the wrong people. Okay? So, probably. All right, so let's keep going. So now the whole premise of the show is to go and be asking people. It already put you at a disadvantage. You're going to people that are not interested to go and ask them why they're not interested. Now, potentially, they will teach other people why they shouldn't like you too. So if it's real world, it's a terrible idea. But it's a game show. But let's keep going. Let's see how, it's also an opportunity for us to see how he handles rejection. Because what I just described is handling rejection. If somebody says no, just a real man would basically just say, oh, thank you, walk away, right? Because there are other opportunities, right? Either in this room or in other rooms, but you keep it moving. It's perfectly fine for other people not to be interested, right? But what matters is your own sense of abundance. If you're operating from a place of lack, which he already demonstrated by talking about how he doesn't want promiscuous women, right? Then it's no wonder why he will be excited to know why they're not interested in him, right? Is it really interested? Let's see how it goes. All right. Let's keep going.
All right. If we can have your name and age and why you popped your balloon.
Hi, my name is Karma. I'm 24. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to say the pop in the balloon part. Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or wasn't fully attracted to you. And I feel like that counts if we were going to be going through a dating show,
Yeah.
All right. She's polite meets polite. It just no chemistry. That's fine. Let's see how he answers this.
I had chemistry or wasn't fully attracted to you. And I feel like that counts if we were going to be going through a dating show,
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. So
he said the feeling is definitely mutual. Oh no, that's terrible. Terrible. What's wrong with that? He's just making his point known, right? Well, we're talking about a dating show. Okay? We're talking about a dating show, and some potentials are watching you. They are all around you. And what you want to say is throw shots back at her. Okay, maybe it's not shots. You want to be honest, right? Let's just be... Is the feeling mutual? Let's keep going.
That's okay. Thank you. You did me a favor.
The that's okay should have been it. The thank you did me a favor, is that necessary? Brother, not necessarily. Thank you, that's okay. On to the next. It's a dating show. Let's just say it's a dating show. They're going to put you in that position anyway. It should have been, thank you, that's okay. Thank you. On to the next. Now the other ones will start to like, oh wow, you've taken that as an advantage to showcase that you actually have some self-control when it comes to emotions. But I want to be nice to him because maybe because there's a smile on his face. It's not too mean, right, when he said that.
Chemistry or wasn't fully attracted to you. And I feel like that counts if we were going to be going through a dating show,
The girl's body language is already on the defense. It's like she's suspecting that this guy is about to roast me for telling him that I'm not interested, because you can see that she's like standing on her toes a little bit while she's saying that. That body language is quite trying to not be offensive, but still on the defense, just in case. And she's staring right into his eyes. Let's see.
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual.
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. All right, maybe it's not a big deal yet. Let's keep going.
Cool. So that's okay. Thank
I liked it. That's okay. Thank you.
you. You did me a favor.
You did me a favor. All right, I don't want to overthink it. Let's keep going.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a great
Thank
day.
you, Queen. You too.
Okay.
And then it goes, thank you, Queen. We get the polite thing again. Okay, so it's not too bad yet. It's not bad yet. Let's keep it. Let's be nice. Let's be nice. But let me come to the chat. Hold on one second. Uncle Beno is here. Sesma says the person with the most game is the one that pops the balloon. Last gets to learn the most and make a concrete decision. Let me think about that. The person with the most game is the one that pops the balloon. What do you mean most game? What do you mean by that? Last gets to learn the most and make a concrete decision. I'm not sure what you mean by that. What's wrong with his answer? You go see him in a second. He's simply saying you don't want me and I don't want you to. It's not necessary to say it. If he was really sure that he didn't want her, he wouldn't need to say it. Right? He needs to be demonstrating that with some level of confidence. The answer demonstrates that he needed to say it out loud. And a lot of this is body language. Well, it doesn't matter with the girl. Well, some of the other girls that are interested are watching. Let's keep going. So he's going to get more of the balloons popped. Lack of chemistry is a euphemism for I think you are ugly. At least it's polite. Right? But people don't have to be ugly before you don't have chemistry with them. There are people, I've had people that I'm like, they're good looking, and when I come a little closer, I'm just like, it's not going to work. It's not working. Absolutely. I've had those, you know. Let's see. Gaslighter. Yeah, but maybe too early. I want to be nice. Maybe too early. Let's see how it goes. The last person will learn more about how he handles rejection and get more glimpse into his personality. So, thank you. So that's part of the game. You're listening to other people so they don't come to you first, right? You're listening to other people. I see what you mean by that. All right, good. Let's keep going. We're getting there.
Well,
now, what does this have to do with marriage? Let me tell you, okay? People always want to yield to marriage is different from relationship, from dating. We know that. However, I don't think we get any lessons from that. I think there are some commonalities. There's some common denominators between relationship, marriage, and dating when it comes to your game, when it comes to romantic relationship. And I think that's what we should be paying attention to. Most people pay attention to the fact that they're just different. Like it's a fact. We know they're different. Obviously, you can exit one faster than the other. But in terms of your skill set on nurturing a relationship, I believe personally it's all the same. Okay? The only thing is that you collect with more inside of marriage. But in terms of your skill set, your ability to make a man want to drop all of his money on you, the ability to make a woman allow you to penetrate her as much as you want, right? That's something is the same skill set that you need to learn, okay? So I pay attention to that, and I want you to pay attention to that more so than, by label, marriage is different from, because you have to go and divorce, all that stuff. We already know that, okay? All the stuff we already know, stop talking about them. Let's keep going.
let's go ahead. All right, we got to.
Okay, so somebody just popped the balloon. Let's see.
Queen, you too.
Okay.
The girl in white.
Go ahead.
All
right, we got to pop over here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Jara. I'm 22.
Okay, and why did we end up popping our balloon?
The comment you made didn't really. I'd like a more humble person.
The comment he just made, she likes a more humble person, right? That's the reason why she just popped. Not only that, let's rewind. I think I just heard another pop.
Popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Jara. I'm 22.
Okay, and why did we end up popping our balloon?
The comment you made didn't really. I like a more humble person. That's the one that responds. So defensive-ish. Yeah, that's really it.
She also seems to be on the defense. You see how she's about to stretch those hands out like that? She's like, let me brace myself because this nigga is about to roast me because he made 2 comments just now. But, right? Some people are still holding on to their balloons.
I didn't really necessarily like
That's
how you
fine.
responded.
Hey, I could just
Yeah.
He said, I didn't necessarily like how you responded.
I can do is be honest,
I mean,
you know.
I didn't
Wait,
really
what?
necessarily like
That's
how you
fine. Hey,
responded.
I could just
Yeah.
all I can do is be honest, you know.
All he can do is be honest. All he can do is be honest. Gentlemen, that's not all you can do. That's bare minimum. You're supposed to be honest. That's bare minimum. You're supposed to be honest. That can't be all you can do. There's no way that can be all. That's all you can do. Just be honest. Just telling the truth. Everyone else can do that. All the ugly people in the world can also tell the truth. You're on a dating game show for that matter, right? All you can do is be honest. All I can tell you is good luck. All right, let's do it. So it's not good enough for a man to be honest and good these days. I know. Welcome to the real world. Clap for yourself. Finally, you are figuring it out. Clap for yourself. Clap for you. Where's my applause?
So defensive-ish. Yeah, that's really it.
I
didn't really necessarily like how
That's
you
fine.
responded.
Hey, I could just all I can do is be honest,
I
you
mean,
know.
yeah, be honest,
I
be your
came
authentic
over here
self.
to,
That's okay.
to find a match
Sure.
that wasn't matching. That's
Sure, I
all,
mean,
Queen.
I 100% understand.
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
Sure.
And now is she someone that's your type?
She all right, you know. You're not really my type. I don't mean to be disrespectful,
No
you know,
disrespecting.
but if I see you in public, I wouldn't.
Another pop. She alright. What if you had the level of confidence where you could say, oh no, she's beautiful, but thanks. Wait, what did that mean? Well, what if I don't mean it? You're on a dating show, you want any of these girls. So come on. If you're going to be like, no, she's cute, but thanks. Would that make you a simp, a punk? Would that be a lie? Well, no disrespect, just to be honest.
Not really my type. I don't mean to be disrespectful,
No
you know,
disrespecting.
but
If you have to say, I don't mean to be disrespectful, right? Yeah. Your guess is as good as mine. Let's keep going.
if I see you in public, I wouldn't reach out to.
Totally fine.
Yes.
If I see you in public, I wouldn't reach out. That's possible, by the way. Maybe because this girl is smiling quite a lot too, and she's not too comfortable. She's on a date, maybe. But she's the one saying that's fine, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. And we did get a pop balloon over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Lex, and I'm 23, and I popped my balloon because I feel like you could be a tad bit disrespectful, like how you, like, I don't know, arrogant, a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, just that.
Arrogant, a little bit. They're actually trying to brace him. They want to. These ladies are already feeling the need to protect him now because they're feeling like they're bruising his ego even the more. Every time those things pop like that, it's like, oh God, okay, how am I gonna say this? That's okay. So let's see how he handles this. I think he will handle this one better. This girl is good looking too. Let's see how he handles this one.
Like, I don't know, arrogant, a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, just that.
Well, voicing my opinion is not arrogant. You know, she has.
Oh, voicing your opinion is not arrogant. All right, so you can voice your opinion and it can be arrogant at the same time. Those two things can be right at the same time. And also, when somebody think you're arrogant, that's just their opinion, right? They're offering that opinion. So, I don't know, you know. I'm trying to be nice to him. Like, it's just an opinion, right? It's a dating show. If you can't handle a man's opinion, ladies, why are you on a dating show? If you can't handle a grown man's opinion, maybe you shouldn't come on a dating show in the first place. Let's keep going.
Me, if she would be a good fit for me, if I like what I see, it's contrary to the truth. So
of course.
It's contrary to the truth. That means it to be a lie.
Opinion is not arrogant. She asked me if she would be a good fit for me. If I like what I see, it's contrary to the truth. So
of course.
That's all I can do is just state what I see. I don't.
Just state what you see. Even though Yoruba people say, you're wiser than Yoruba people. It's not as it comes to your mind that you should be out your mouth. Like the people with those ancient wisdom, somehow you're wiser than them. You have to say it as I might as well just tell the truth. It's a dating show, right? I agree. But you have to agree with the results that come with that. That's all. Right? Because you're dealing with human beings. They will get caught up in their emotions if you're mean to them. Or if they feel like you're mean to them, there's a good chance that they will also, especially if they're women, they will multiply. They will multiply for you. Let's keep going. He's not wrong. Keep that in mind. He's just telling the truth. But he's also creating the results that you're looking at.
That's not a good look for me. That's all, Queen. But thank you. You did me a favor as well.
Yeah. Also, what I have to say is, it's not what you say. This is what I mean by what I said. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yes.
You could have rephrased a lot of the things.
Wait, is she asking him to lie? It's not what you say, it's how you say it. But then I'm going to sugarcoat it, right? What? So I can give you some soft landing? Let's hear what he has to say.
By what I said. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yes.
You could have rephrased a lot of the things that you have been saying to me as well as the other girls differently. But that's all I have to say.
But one thing about me is I'm not going to change who I am.
Oh, no, he's not going to change who he is. No, it's not going to change who he is. And I don't think he should change who he is either. Why? Because he doesn't think he should change who he is. He's content with the result he's getting. You can't shame a man for being okay with the result he's getting as long as he's okay and ready to deal with it that way. Unfortunately, these situations don't always end up that way. Let's keep going.
Fit somebody else's liking, I'm just going to tell it how it is. If you're not it, that's not it.
Cool.
The one that is it, I'm going to let it be known.
Okay.
For surely. Yes.
For surely. Right. A manly man. Some women are actually getting turned on by this. Don't get it twisted. Okay? Like, he gonna protect me. Look at those muscles, right? You can't shame a man for just being honest. Come on, man. Let's keep going.
Hi, we're Visible.
The
wireless company
that
makes things visible. With us, what you see is...
All right.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Brianna, 26. My eyes are up here, baby. Are you...
Wait. Did he look down there? He was looking down there. Jesus Christ. God damn. What was he looking at? Let me come to the chat. Let me come to the chat. Says myself, most of these women are intimidated by his body language. I can't imagine meeting someone like this when I'm out alone. Scary. Jesus. D-Love says every single girl in the lineup was way out of his league. I think that may have also added to his sassiness as he was intimidated by the ladies. Kilo mean, D-Love. What do you mean? Is he finer than them? He's like a handsome man, much handsome than these ladies. That his standards is much higher. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you mean by out of his league? Absolutely, he scared the woman. Jesus. You guys are not nice. He looks permanently uncomfortable with his 63 teeth. Jesus Christ. Take it easy, ladies. Come on. Uncle Beno says, I guess MOP is watching this show for the first time. I am watching for the first time. Many girls on this show are passively aggressive and shading men all the time. So I understand how the guy felt. That's the more reason why you should come prepared. If you come on this show and you know that these girls are going to pick you apart, you better know what you're doing. Right? You better know what you're doing. But it looks like if it's one against so many, it's the one that has options. So how come he came not very prepared, right? Well, probably most of them come like that, not prepared, right? I don't know. But I hear you. I hear you. All y'all did me a favor, this man. So all of them are doing him a favor. That's another thing. There's a theme consistent there. Everybody that's rejecting him basically did him a favor. Okay, it will be a nice attitude to have. To say it out loud is another thing entirely. Okay, that means he's not even sure of that idea. He's not sure of what he's saying. It's just a way for him to deflect the effect of those rejections, right? Sesma said, to be honest, each of these girls is rejecting one person, but he's being rejected by multiple women at the same time. All right, so that's the other thing, because I jumped in the middle of the show, right, just to react to him because he's been going viral, right? So, but if a bunch of people are rejecting, you got to pay attention to that. At the end of the day, you have to pay attention. Just in life in general, everybody is rejected. It must be some kind of, you have to pay attention to that, right? D-Love said, no, I mean the girl's too fine for him. Hey, voila. Michael, what's going on, Michael? Some girls can't deal with a masculine guy. Actually, what most women want is a masculine guy, but it depends on what you mean by masculine. Do you mean masculine looking? Because masculine looking guy is not necessarily a masculine guy, right? He has muscles and stuff, but then the steez is not there. The steez and the composure, they are confused, okay? The energy coming out of him is getting a certain consistent result here from these ladies, and we should just pay attention to that. That's all. The shoulder pad muscles is a red flag for most secure women. I personally can't. Really, you don't want muscles? A lot of men think that women want these muscles. You know, that's something I've also noticed. You know, I don't know. Maybe women that like to parade strip clubs. Maybe. Oftentimes they're also married to something else. So. At surface, he's looking like a victim right now, but his real self has been exposed. Is terrible. Wait, I saw a video that we might touch on before the end, but we shall see. Let's just cover the dating part of it first, you know. Wait, D-Love, you don't like muscles, no? You don't like six packs, abs? No? That's sad. We all think you like muscles, you know, like The Rock, six packs. Yeah. All right, so let's keep going.
26.
In age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Brianna, 26. My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms. You know, women I deal with,
whoa,
hair on their
don't
arms.
do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest.
Don't do
Queen.
too much.
You know, I don't like that. That's all I was looking at. You trying to say if I'm looking at particular body parts,
you just wasn't looking at my eyes.
What it is.
That's
no, I was
all
looking at the hair on your
Anyways,
arms. Queen.
she asked me the question.
Yes.
Whoa! He was too ready for that. Okay? He was way too ready for that. He was not ready to interact with women, but he was ready to fire back anytime somebody threw some shots at him. Now, one of the issues we're dealing with here is that the internet is calling him sassy. Okay? And there's a bunch of men right now, so speaking, saying that's not sassy, he's just defending himself. And that's the so the verdict that we're looking for at the end of this show today is he sassy or is just a masculine man who knows how to speak his heart? Okay, I'm gonna let the ladies say it. Okay, I'm sorry, gentlemen, you have to. The ladies are the one that gets to determine what feels good on their end, and I'm not saying you have to change according to what they say, but you might want to pay attention at least to see so you can understand them. Just active listening, right? You don't have to. As a matter of fact, I don't agree that you must just be listening to women blindly. That's how some people will come and be repeating talking points to us, thinking that's what we want to hear. But you should at least know what they appreciate, right? You should at least know that, and then you go back as a man, and then you come up with what a man will come up with, right? But you can't just say, no, I don't listen to women. No, that's actually faking it. You listen to women. That's why you're angry. That's why you're firing back with your emotions. Okay? You get it. If you don't get it, just wait. You get it later. Okay? Let's keep going. So right now, she's suggesting, I don't appreciate that she's suggesting that he was looking at body parts too. But again, you're on the show. It's not really that somebody did something wrong to you. It's about how you react to it. Right? If they did something wrong, we can call that wrong. We move on. But how you react to it, if you're the one who has been called sassy, and we're trying to determine if you're being sassy, that's what we're trying to look at right now.
Looking at the hair on your
Anyways,
arms,
she asked
Jesus.
me the question.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in heels and you ain't.
Is it rolling his eyes just now? Was it the lady was rolling her eyes, but was he just rolling his eyes?
Me the question.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in.
No, it's just the fire. is a smile. Is a smile. The smile is back to it. Let's keep going.
Heels and you ain't tall enough.
Okay.
Don't do too much.
That's shaming. That's shaming language. It's not tall enough. Okay. Don't do too much. She's ready.
Yeah, I'm in heels and you ain't tall enough.
Okay.
Don't do too much.
Well,
though.
you're not qualified, baby.
Alright, that's
So that's
cool.
all good.
Let's move on.
Uh-oh.
So we do still have 3 unpop, but she looking like you gonna pop? Okay.
Uh-oh. She just popped.
All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Jacqueline. I'm 25. I popped because I have hair on my arms.
She popped because she has hair on her arms. All right, let me come to the chat. You guys are going hard already. Like, she popped because she has hair on her arms now. I never expected it. Let's see. The lady Abby doesn't at all. No, slim and slightly muscular is cute. Okay, slim and slightly muscular is cute. Like cut, like clean cut is cute. Is he preparing to join the wrestling department for World War III? Some men that have shortcomings, they hit the gym and they do too much. That's what I've noticed. They go to the gym, somebody told them to work out, and especially if they've gone through some kind of heartbreak or something, and then they come out looking, retarded. So, because they have the wrong ideas and they're not paying attention, they're looking for cookie cutter solutions. I always told you, these things is more of an art than it's an exact science. So you better know what you're doing. If you come back with carbon copy paste answers to these issues, you will fail. That means you're not listening. You just want something you can carbon copy paste and it works all the time. The same thing goes for you ladies. This is more of an art than it's an exact science. There's no exact formula that works all the time. There are principles. Once you learn the principle, part of the principles is active listening, meaning you have to know what you're dealing with before you try to come up with some kind of solution, right? Natalia says he's sassy. Okay, not to welcome Dilosoko sassy badge. Now he's defensive and showing his real self. Well, yeah, when you're in the middle of crisis, your real self will come out. That's the reality, you know. Sassy and spicy. Jesus Christ, take it easy, take it easy. We'll be that with small head and big muzzle. Not to take it easy. Michael says, you're right. He just needs to be respectful in the way he talk. Honestly, I don't think it's the respect. I don't think it's the respect. I actually need him to be masculine. That's actually what I need him to be. What he is right now is not masculine. Okay? Not the masculine look, but actual masculine. Okay? Meaning he's sure of himself. Meaning he doesn't feel the need to prove a point. Okay? The confidence is what everybody finds sexy. Okay? That's the reality. Okay? The confidence is what everybody finds sexy. So if you're coming off as you need to fire back, especially considering that you're the man in the equation, it doesn't always pan out well. So the respectful, he has the respect thing going. He said, yes, ma'am, he's calling them queen, but they can read beyond that, right? They can read beyond that. So if somebody was outrightly disrespectful to him, I can see how he can feel the need to defend himself. That's why I'm a little bit soft with the issue of you're looking at other body parts. If a lady says, I'm looking right up here, I'll say you're beautiful. What if she's not beautiful? Then I'll be like, what do you mean? Right? I wouldn't feel the need to throw shots. I don't need to do that. For what? You know? So unless that's part of the game, who's going to drag who the most? But that's not what this is. It's about finding love or popping the balloon, right? So he's definitely failing already. Because they have the balloons. He doesn't have the balloon, right? And this is how life works. Keep in mind. Okay, Lojumi was. What is that Yoruba you're typing? Go TV. Masculine men don't have toxic masculinity. They embrace the feminine. Yes, because the idea is sexual polarity, right? And you're not afraid too, because we all have feminine in us too. But we can't just be acting completely out of our feminine energy as men. It's going to backfire. That's chaotic. When a man, Issa Moore says, when a man has a word for every word, he becomes feminine. That's a fact. All right, and if you're dealing with a typical woman, that's not a good combination. Okay, even if the woman is in a masculine mode, well, naturally she will go in a masculine mode in efforts to protect herself, but that's just completely out of order. Okay, slightly muscular is perfect for me. Sean says, too many muscles looks like you can beat me. Wahala. Dr. Elam is another man on this show that likes to do basketballs. Who's Dr. Elam? I haven't been seeing the show. Maybe I should watch it more. Do you guys think I should watch it more so I can bring some more reactions? Let me know what you think. Let's get back to it.
And I'm 25. I popped because I have hair on my arms.
I popped because I have hair on my arms. Because he just shamed somebody for having hair on the arms. Now, Nigerian men, I don't think we have problems with that. Gentlemen, do we have problems with that as Nigerian men? Hair on the arms? No. Not me, at least. You know. I mean, not hair like men. Like, not airy, but if you can see, like, I noticed that Americans, if they can see a little bit, if they feel the need to be sassy with you, that's one of the things they will pick on. But let's keep going. Oh, on the legs. Hair on the legs.
Hey, just because you got hair on your arms, that's okay, though, Queen. You look phenomenal, though.
Oh, you look phenomenal, though. Okay, so he's giving some compliments. He's laughing. Okay.
She ain't fit to my liking. She ain't even fit to. Hey, excuse me, Queen. I'm talking to this woman right here.
Huh?
Oh, well, I could look anyway. I could look any way I want to.
Huh?
But yeah, can y'all give her balloon back, though?
She don't want it.
Yeah, do you want your balloon back, Queen? We're not talking to you, sweetheart.
Wait. Do you think she wants that balloon back? Okay. Do you think she wants the balloon back? Say, can you give her the balloon back? And do you think she should get the balloon back? Ladies, do you think she should get the balloon back? Because she said it's the and he said, no, you look good. You look phenomenal. Don't worry about that, right? So she can get the balloon back. Give her the balloon back so she can stay, right? He's interested, right? Let's see how it goes. Let's see.
Okay.
You already been. I already let you know. I'm not interested in. You got more hair on your arm.
He's going back to the hair on the arms.
I already let you know. I'm not interested in. You got more hair on your arms than me, baby. But anyways.
Okay, so he's saying get your balloon back, but how you feeling, him?
I'm not gonna get my balloon back.
Okay.
Okay, now that's a clear rejection. This is not a matter of you did me a favor because he just admitted to finding her attractive. He just admitted to that, right? So he can't claim anything else right now. Did you guys notice that? Okay. He can't claim. He's admitted like, okay, you look good, right? But this is outright rejection right now. Okay. D-Love said, nope, the air thing was an excuse. That was just to fire back, huh? She wanted out. She was done, right? She took the best excuse to avoid the line of fire because she knew it, that if I reject this guy, she will collect. She will collect. She's like, you know what? I don't want to deal. I just want the out gently. Okay, let's keep going.
All right, no problem. So we do still have 2 balloons.
She escaped. No fires. She actually managed to escape. They're going to the next person.
Yes.
Do we still have 2 balloons? No.
There were 2 balloons, and then she decided.
2 balloons.
The one that blew.
Yes.
Do we still have 2 balloons? No. Let's go over here. I saw you hesitate. That's why I had to ask. So if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Kayla. I'm 23. Originally, I was not going to pop my balloon because I know a lot of them popped it because he was being, I guess, arrogant. But to me, I like...
She said arrogant, meaning she was like, not arrogant. That's just masculine, right? She's like, I like my man strong. And let's see what she says.
My balloon because I know a lot of them popped it because he was being, I guess, arrogant. But to me, I like my man that's not gonna sit in every girl's face and, complimenting them, So I didn't find that offensive to me. But when they started what was going on, I'm very I don't want to say I'm argumentative, but I don't want my man to argue back with me because then I feel like it's gonna always be a problem. That was the only reason why I popped my balloon because I was just like, dang. But then
she doesn't want a man to argue back with her. because she thinks that's always going to be a problem. That's true. That's always going to be a problem. But she's also admitting that she's argumentative. She just did, literally.
I don't want to say I'm argumentative.
Well, just say you're argumentative. Okay? And argumentative, all right. Let's just keep it moving. People get argumentative, okay? But I don't want to call it red flag because people argue. That's the bottom line. That's why we ask people to avoid argument. It's because people actually argue, okay? But she's saying, imagine a man arguing back and forth with me. That's what she's already reading ahead of time. Does she have a point? Let's keep going.
But I don't want my man to argue back with me because then I feel like it's going to always be a problem. That was the only reason why I popped my balloon. Because
this is the woman that's saying, I need you to be a man all the time. All the time. Is that realistic? It can be unrealistic. But the reality is that most women will eventually manifest that they want you to be the man while they can rest in their femininity. That doesn't mean they're not doing anything. It just simply means things are in order and they can count on your masculine energy, your masculine frame if things go out of order, as it can when the room is full of feminine energy, right? So that's why you bring the masculine, so you can keep things in some kind of structure, right? So that's what she's saying, okay? So it's not necessarily about her being argumentative. I think most people that are actually argumentative in a toxic way, they're not able to actually admit it. It will show up first before, and they will still be in denial and blame you for it. Okay, so that's not this lady right here. She's just saying, listen, if I'm being argumentative, if I have a bad day and then you're going back and forth with me, she's not interested. The way he's looking right now is like, he's like, wait, when did I argue? Like, let's see how it goes.
Argue back with me because then I feel like it's going to always be a problem. That was the only reason why I popped my balloon, because I was just like, dang. But then with me, you kind of got a little bit catty with me. You a little sassy just a little bit.
Wait, she said you got catty with me. They didn't show that part. He said, then with me, you got a little catty with me. In real time, a woman is telling you got catty. I know that feeling. You're like, wait, I'm not catty. I'm just telling you, like, bro, calm down, okay? You're not catty. You're right. You're absolutely correct. You're not catty, okay? I promise you're not being catty. I hope you believe yourself, okay?
You're right.
I hope you believe yourself that you're not being catty. But the woman has received the experience as you being catty. That's something to pay attention to. You don't have to agree, but you might just want to like say, you know what, I'm good. Thanks for the opportunity. How about you be the first to reject her in that situation, right? I'm guessing you won't do that. Why? Because you're not sure of yourself. Bottom line is that she just called him catty, and I didn't see that. Maybe they cut it out.
Problem. That was the only reason why I popped my balloon, because I was just like, dang. But then with me, you kind of got a little bit catty with me. You a little sassy just a little bit.
You're a little sassy just a little bit. You pay attention to that. They say you're sassy, then they give you they cut you a little slack. It's like, not bad. The rejection is as real as it gets, but not bad. But you're a little catty, but not. You know what I mean? Like, easy. Okay, take it easy. Take it easy. Don't butcher me. Easy, tiger. That's what she's trying to do. But this woman right here, I can tell you right now for free, she's about to collect. She's about to collect. This woman is about to collect. Let's see how it goes.
And since you want to come at everybody over here, I'm gonna get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute.
You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You got sassy with her. She went straight for calling him a Ninja Turtle. What is a Ninja Turtle? What does that look like? I don't watch cartoons. Let me see if I know what that is. I have an idea what a turtle is, but Ninja Turtle. Let me find it. Ninja Turtle. That thing is harsh. Ninja Turtle. Not the Ninja Turtle. Oh my god. The pictures I'm looking at is crazy, bro. Oh no. Wait. This is the character right here? This one not nice. I'm not even gonna do that. I don't feel right. I don't feel right. You know what? It's okay. He put himself out there, so let's just do it. This is Ninja Turtle. Is this Ninja Turtle right here? That is crazy. Not cool. Ah! Obìnrin. How do you go from sassy to Ninja Turtle? That's not nice. That's not nice. That's not nice. No, we're talking about this guy. This is the guy that went viral. That's all we're talking about. Sorry. Not nice. Not nice. Not nice. Oh my God. Does it look like a Ninja Turtle? Not cool.
You over here, I'm gonna get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute. You need to relax. You
Shaming, insult. You need to relax.
stocky as hell. And I was trying to be respectful, but like you was really coming out like
He's ready. He's like, well, my turn. Time out. My turn. He's ready. He's ready. Let him go. His turn.
stocky as hell.
He's sizing her up and down. Like, let me find. But this girl's kind of fine. But let me find something. I don't see hair on her arm. That tattoo on her arm is actually kind of cute. But let me see. It's sizing.
And I was trying to be respectful, but like you was really coming out like I didn't like it. I'm from the South and I can handle like a lot of.
When I tell you that you cannot compete with women in operating from your feminine energy. When I tell you, you don't listen. I just want to demonstrate it, so you can see it in real time. Okay, this is not where your power is as a man. That's not where your power is. You're disengaged from your power, literally. Right? You go in that zone, you want to play with them, they will always win. And then it gets worse. It gets worse and worse.
Criticism and stuff like that, but the way you was coming, you just ain't like you got it.
This is the girl that was trying to give him an out. It's like, I like my man not agreeing to anybody or kissing up to girl. I like my man to not be a simp. Okay? What ends up happening? Obìnrin will show you. Okay, you cannot be a better Obìnrin than Obìnrin. That's the point here. All right. A lesson here. Giving excuses for behaviors that you don't find attractive, ladies, you will hurt yourself. Okay. The reality is that you can look across the board. The men that conduct themselves a certain way, they continue. It's not about being good. It's a certain way, the skill set. They continue to win, right? And you know what masculine looks like. It doesn't look like a man who is calling out everybody that's disrespectful to him. That's actually feminine energy. Okay? That is actually feminine energy. But sometimes you want to use logic and help us. Right, ladies? You want to help. Let's be nice to the men too. Allow them to cry and be vulnerable sometimes. And then last, you come back and then you blow up. See, she waited the last minute and only to blow up the covers. Right? Because she's going in. She's going in. She has no mercy. That the longer they wait, gentlemen, the longer they wait before they tell you what they find out, the more you collect. Let's keep going.
At all like that, and I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home, and it's just not giving anymore.
Yeah. Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
I do real estate and property management.
I'm a licensed plumber. I do real estate and property management. Sounds like jobless, but let's keep going. Licensed plumber sound more like he has a job. Real estate sounds more like she just needs to insult him. But let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Like you got it all like that, and I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home, and it's just not giving anymore.
Yeah. Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
I do real estate and property management.
I live downtown.
All right. The other flip side of things is that he feels the need to prove himself. He's now in Shalaye mode. That doesn't pan out well, too. That's going to get worse. I'm a licensed plumber. Let's see where this goes.
I live downtown. I stay by myself, Queen.
He lives downtown. He doesn't live with his mother. All that is nice. But why the need to Shalaye? Why? To prove your point to a person that doesn't really want you? It's already angry. She's angry. See her face. She's ready to show you more. But nah, I want to compete with her and be more feminine than her. No, not feminine, masculine. You call this masculine? This is masculine? No, it's not. It's chaotic. That's feminine energy. Let's keep going.
You know, and you're not even qualified to be even
You
dealing
say
with
everybody
me.
not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if anything, it was one of these two. I wasn't even looking your way. You
And
ain't
the one
my
that you
type.
wanted
If
popped
I
up
seen you, that's fine.
So what?
That is totally
This is Shalaye. Okay, it's one of those two, the last two. If anything.
fine.
Okay.
But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank.
Okay, so now it's telling us how much money he has. That's feminine energy. That's what they look like. They are not sure of themselves. They feel the need to shalaye, to tell everybody about what they are. Okay, there's a time and place where you present your accolade. It's usually when you're trying to sell something. Okay, you actually have something to sell, some kind of solution to sell, and you present your accolade. When you're caught up in the middle of crisis, when somebody is already saying, I don't want to buy whatever you're selling, please do not start presenting your accolade. Do not start introducing yourself. You know, Dr. Akpoki already said it. Then you start to remind them like, don't you know I'm the husband in this house? It's too late. It's too late. It's not working. Could it work? Let's keep going.
Can you do the same?
Get this
Yeah,
man
you can't
off
do
camera
that.
right
You can't do that though.
This ladies, it's not what you want to be. Okay? If it takes you out of your feminine energy, it's not right. If you wait, you will end up in your masculine energy and it doesn't end well. That's the lesson for you in this one, okay? The gentleman has tons of lesson, obviously. Right? He's lost his masculine frame. Look at his body language. Just look at his body language. He's pissed off. Oh God. Oh my God. Almost there. Let's keep going.
Baby, yeah,
Let's
in a real
move
way.
on.
You
Let's
can't
move
do
on.
that though, Queen.
All right.
And he kept saying, Queen, you can't do that though, Queen.
Can't do that. You can't do that though, baby. Yeah,
Let's
in a real
move
You can't do that though, baby.
way. You can't do that though, Queen.
All right. If we can have your name.
He needs to slow down the gym. Jesus Christ. I think he's probably intimidating these ladies. That's just body language wise already. And now you mix that with that mouth. Not a good combination. All right, so let's look at this lady. There's a lady that still seems to be this last two. They seem to maintain the feminine energy. That one in pink, she escaped the whole thing by saying, "You know what? I got hair on my arms. I'm okay. I'm good." She knew when to exit, and she played the game right. She's like, "I'm good though, right?" And he respected that. That's another lesson for you ladies, right? You don't have to be combative with the man who is sassy. Okay, because now you're gonna need to protect yourself, and that doesn't look good. Remember, ladies, other people are watching too. You get caught up in that masculine energy tussle back and forth, right? Because you're trying to protect yourself. Well, first impression is everything. Okay, so if you're actually looking, you might end up presenting the wrong first impression. That's why I say when ladies go into these manifest spaces and they go argue with people that don't know what they're doing, I'm like, why are you there? You're there because you're trying to prove your point. You're trying to prove yourself to them. These guys, you're never going to sleep with them. You don't want to have sex with this kind of guys. So why are you there proving yourself to them? Because they touched a nerve. Because they told you you're 36 years old, you'll never find a husband. Now your nerves are tampered with. You're triggered and you want to prove to them why. Why? That's not sexy too, right? Why are you in that space? Yeah. I understand. I get it. But it never works out if you notice. Okay, I've seen enough examples because I was hanging out within the manosphere for a while, and I can point a few examples that knew the right time to remove themselves. And bravo to those people for removing themselves, because they just knew that it's not right. Having to argue with men and prove yourself to men, it's not going to work out. I know the logic sounds like logic. Just find out what men want and do it for them. Yeah, if it was that simple, the dating cesspool would not be nasty. All right. So these two ladies, they're doing something right? At least the one in pink, because we already saw it. Let's see what the one in black. Let's see what she does right now, and then we'll talk about how this whole thing ended.
In age.
All right, pay some bills. All right, while we're paying some bills, let me come to the chat before we go to the last lady. Let's pay some bills. All right, so God, we have so many here. Sheon said, Uncle Beno, I can't do too much muzzle. Make I do what I'm comfortable with. Wahala. He enter clear rejection. Uncle Beno says again, the guy dodged another bullet. All right. Uncle Beno said, let's just call it what it is. They want a simp. No, they are literally saying they don't want a simp. This is a simp. This, what you're looking at, is what a simp looks like in real life. Okay? That's what they look like. They're always trying to prove themselves. They are not good enough when they present. And when somebody put them in the middle of crisis, they get feminine. That's what simps are. And they're saying that women don't want simps. They don't. Right? Now, we can tell ourselves, make ourselves feel better when we act out of place and say, they just want simps. You're just talking like this because you want those panties in your DM. Well, if I'm getting the panties in my DM, what do you want? Right? What do you want? Right? So it's this is what a simp looks like. Okay, they're gullible and they don't collect, and they now try to come back with some toxic masculinity, and then they'll tell you there's no such thing as toxic masculinity. It's just like arguing with they're arguing with their destiny. Like, your reality is that your results are terrible and you don't know what you're doing. That's the reality. So it's quite the opposite, Uncle Beno. This guy, the bad vibes from him turned out to be true. His ex on TikTok pulled his file. Now don't go dig. I'll go to TikTok before I end this session, I promise. It does look like one though. Jesus, are you talking about the turtle? Ninja turtle? Turtle ninja? She did not lie. They are just green and he's, oh my God. MOP, you stayed too long ago. Okay, yeah, I already answered that actually. This blue lady just demonstrated how a man falls from 100 to 0 in front of a woman. Towards the end, she lost all respect for him and doubled it. Remember, women are multipliers. Yes, that's a good point. That's why I said, ladies, see what she did, right? If this was real life, that's not a good thing. Don't wait like that until you're now confused and people are calling you names and you're like, Sula, you wait. Don't wait. If you feel like something is out of place, do something about it. Do something about it. Here's someone says, Moses actually looked like that. Jesus Christ. Easy. The man is a bunch of lessons. He has provided us with enough lessons. All right. Are you for real about his ex? Oh yeah, the ex is coming out. I have that video. I'll get to it. Don't worry. I'm here. Why did you zoom Ninja Turtle? I didn't know what Ninja Turtle was. I have an idea what turtles are, but I wanted to see. I was trying to see, that's all. He means the case study. Yeah. The one he did to the ex is even small. There is more, but I don't. Yeah, I think the guy is being exposed right now, and that's what happens, because when you live in a glass house, you don't throw stones, right? There's more, but I don't want to preempt the convo and spoil the. Oh, thank you, Sesma. We're getting there. I'm learning it as we go. By the way, I'm learning it as we go. So, but I have an idea. Michael says all these girls are here on all attract to your resources. I'm not sure. Retype that, brother. The auntie in red cap top did not try at all. She is not dressed properly. The one in red. Who is not? No, she's not. The auntie in red, the one with the under boobs, she's not dressed properly, complaining about. That's why when, he said, he will be far from the truth, I was like, okay, he's kind of right, but that's not what the conversation is about, right? The truth is that they have the balloons and he's supposed to be impressing the best lady. Not every one of them, but his actions are they're being tested by the one person he will need to walk away with. Right? So all of them have popped their balloons right now, except one. That's not a good sign. Okay? That's not a good sign thus far. Let's keep going. The auntie in red, okay, what are you talking about? She probably has 2 jobs. Property management could be the main job, and real estate. No, people that talk like that, they're not even real estate. Maybe they are studying. Usually. Okay? Real estate is not anybody's mate. Dude looks like someone who spent all his time at the gym. Real estate, my foot. That girl is not in real estate, I promise you, all day long. It's the lady that does real estate and property management, not him. Yeah, no. Yeah. That lady is not in real estate. She's capping. Because she got caught up in her emotions too, going back and forth. If a man is putting you in that position and you feel you need to protect yourself in that manner, just back off, okay? Because nothing good is going to come out of that, okay? When I hear I'm into real estate, usually I blink twice to make sure. There are many of them in Atlanta and Houston. Lorito. Please, can you attend the show also? Attend the show also. What show? KOTV. Talk to me. What do you mean? I'm always here to support. If you have something going on that has to do with relationship and you're a content creator, keep me posted. Let me know. Ola, the lady in blue tattoos placement and posture already showed from before that she is not very much in her feminine. Yes. Thank you, Sesmore. Yeah, she seemed like, and many of them try to force feminine energy sometimes. And that they're the one that's trying to be logical so that it can help the men. It backfires. Because that's not what men want. Men want you to be a woman. The men, the healthy ones, they want you to be a woman. Okay? So, whatever that comes with, even the days that you're off your base, and he's able to say, hey, he brings the masculine energy. He doesn't want you to act out of place. He doesn't want you to be outright disrespectful. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that a man doesn't want you to be counting 1 + 1 + 1 = 2. This is what men want. This is where Steve Harvey was wrong. Okay? We don't want women to think like men. Healthy men don't want women to be thinking like men. Okay? And a man that continue to be obsessed with a woman should think like a man will eventually run mad. Okay? That's not healthy. What we want is a different. We create sexual polarity. Okay? Whatever that looks like, we're ready to deal with it. Okay? So don't go into men's spaces and be listening and say, I want to know what men want. Men want to, I tell you, it's very simple. But of course, you need to apply it to every unique story, right? They want admiration, loyalty, and they want respect. Particularly from a place of feelings, okay? They need to feel it, not like you are running eta trying to fight wars with him. That's not what that means. It just means he needs to feel like you're loyal, like you have his back, right? He needs to feel like he's admired. He needs to feel respect, not the same one that you're obsessed with as a woman. If you're obsessed with respect, it's because you don't collect. That's a different type of respect. There's a respect that the man just crave, right? He wants to feel like you look up to him. That's what I'm talking about. The moment you start to feel like you don't look up to him, you start acting in his feminine, it's chaotic, it goes out of control. If you're not going there, you're looking to details, and a bunch of men have made up like 20 things on a list, and they're trying to teach you what those things are. Now you're caught up in your masculine energy. He doesn't want to have sex with you. He doesn't want you. You're hanging out in men's space. Okay? Just letting you know right now. All right, let's get back to, we're almost done with this. This is a good one, actually.
I'm Esther. I'm 23.
Okay. And Esther...
Esther is 23.
Why so?
Are you done?
Oh, yeah, I'm done with the rest of it.
Esther is masculine. I'm telling you right now. Esther is masculine. She's playing feminine. Wait. Okay? She said, are you done? Jesus. A normal woman, you show up all this energy, right? She will be just as upset. She will be scared. Okay? The one in pink is probably the most feminine in the room. Esther is staring. She's a pretty girl, right? But that question is a person who is calculating. That's masculine energy. That's masculine. Let's wait for it. This guy is about to get finessed.
You still have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
Are you done?
Oh, yeah, I'm done with the rest.
He's happy. He got wet. He said, oh, yeah, I'm done. He got wet. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm done. Let's keep going.
After that,
Okay.
you know,
Okay, now we can talk, right?
in a real way.
Another question. Another open-ended question. Well, not open-ended, but another question that's like, so now we can talk, right?
Okay. What do you look for?
She's good. You can learn 1 or 2 things from her, ladies. Okay? What are you looking for? She don't ask the questions. You ask the questions. Well, he put himself in that position. They're popping balloons for him, so it's okay. What are you looking for?
You know,
Okay, now we can talk, right?
in a real way.
Okay. What do you look for?
What
are you looking for?
A woman, like I said, that's not going to be promiscuous.
The promiscuous thing came back again. A woman who will not be falling on bolas all over the place. Who did this to this young man at 29? Oh, Bernie. Why? Oh my God. Oh, Bernie has shown this one shaky. The promiscuous thing. Oh my God. The simps, they never believe that women can cheat until it happens to them, and now they're angry with the world. Human beings cheat. It's just what it is. Okay? Get with that. Human beings will get away. They will do something they're not supposed to do, cover it up, and get away with it. And if they get caught, you're like, okay, so women can cheat. Okay? Get used to it. Okay? Well, that's wrong. Are you encouraging it? You're right.
You're right.
You're right. It's wrong. I'm just giving you a news flash. Women do cheat too, okay? So you going into your next experiences and leading with you don't want, what you don't want, what you don't want. Baba, you're going to attract exactly what you fear the most. You're playing with your future.
You they use your future to play.
Let's keep going.
You is a woman that's going to be consistent, a woman that has a career and things going for herself, because I had the same thing going for myself,
Okay.
as well. I don't need a woman to give me her money or anything. I'm just looking for devotion and some loyalty. That's all.
Devotion and loyalty, not bad. Honesty.
Do you believe in God?
Oh, certainly. Yes, ma'am.
That was the game. Oh, she said, you believe in God. That was it right there. That was the game right there. Let me guess. She's still like, you believe in God? It's like, oh, this is heaven made.
Some loyalty, that's all. And some honesty.
Do you believe in God?
Oh, certainly. Yes, ma'am. I'm a God-fearing man. I practice monotheism. I won't tell you what I identify as religion-wise, but
he talks to get that much. Talks too much. He's telling on himself. He's telling everything. Because remember, he's obsessed. He wants to be honest.
Will you keep quiet?
He wants to be honest. Okay, so what if I say I like her energy than the rest of them MOP? There's nothing wrong with that, right? But hopefully you didn't act like the way this man has been acting, because you will get finessed. This lady, that's the point. You're supposed to like her. She's good at what she does, right? She will get you by the balls. She hold your balls like this, but she will finesse you. Don't forget that this guy has said he has $100,000 somewhere. Did you forget? He's a plumber. At the same time, he has $100,000. Within 24 hours of him being dragged, he said he lost his job. He's raising money on GoFundMe right now. That means he was lying, okay? This girl too, maybe she's a gold digger. Okay? So that's the game. She's supposed to do that. She's been reading him all along. She knew exactly what he wanted, and she's giving it to him. That's part of the game, ladies. Right? This girl's like, I'm gonna put my thing on this, right? But I'm saying she's the one that will show him woto. Let's keep going. That's the whole point, Uncle Beno. You're supposed to like it. She sounds matured and ready. Yep. Esther is so confident that she will show him. See, they know it already. She will show him shege. She has started controlling me from the beginning. She said, are you done? She said, bitch, you're done. You gonna sit your ass down now? You have to read between the lines. I mean, ready to have a convo with him before deciding if she should send him to hell or date him. I like that. No, she's good at what she does. I call her masculine. She might not be that masculine. It might just be somebody that's trained that very, very well. But I doubt it, because we are what we are, right? A typical woman will be triggered by his behavior so far. That's the kind of woman that you want to start with. Now, if she's that good, she wouldn't be on a dating show. This girl is about to finesse him. She knew exactly what she was doing. Let's get back to some of this.
We can get to that at a later date and time, you know,
can.
if you choose to leave here with me.
Okay. Do you know the Bible says that love is kind?
Yes, certainly.
Are you here for love, or are you here to just insult
I'm trying to create a family, you know, that's what I aspire.
I'm trying to create a family. Dude is wet. Now, a woman is supposed to just love that. I'm trying to create a family. Oh, by the way, that's scary. Just in case you don't know. Why are you talking about family? You just met her. That's scary. Well, some of us women, we like to date intentionally. So I like when a man talk about family. Wait, relax. The same man that's telling you about family on the first date, don't come back to me and tell me he's manipulative and he wants everything structured and right and he's now abusive, and you're now saying it's manipulative because everything has to be where it's supposed to be, and you're thinking it's what's the word? He has ADHD. Don't come back to me with that. Because again, you're thinking it's about right and wrong. Okay? We're trying to teach you the game here. It is not okay, typically, for a man to say, I'm trying to create a family. Right? Relax. Why are you so... Jesus Christ, get to know her. Well, guess what? She's playing the game. She knew exactly what she wanted. Let's keep going.
They do.
Okay.
Yes.
Just insult
I'm trying to create a family, you know, that's what I aspire to do.
Oh,
yes, ma'am.
That's cute.
You're good?
Sure, we're good.
Oh, okay. All right. Any questions for her?
No, not at all.
Oh. Do you have any...
No questions. Not even what do you bring to the table? Let's go.
Kids?
No, I don't.
Do you want kids?
I do. No, not at all.
Oh. Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
Of course he doesn't have any kids. Remember, he's a perfect man who does all the right thing. He's a good man. He has no kids. How? This guy is full out game. Is okay, maybe he doesn't even have sex. He's abstained. Okay. Of course he doesn't have kids. Okay. He doesn't have kids, has a good job. Everything is right. He's a perfect man. But don't disrespect him because he will drag you by your wigs with your wigs. Okay. Let's keep going.
Do you want kids?
I do. You
How old
gonna
are
give
you
me
again?
some? Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 29. How old are you?
23.
That's the best thing he has done so far. What he just did. Pay attention. What he just did is the best thing he's done all day long. Go back.
Dude, you
How old
gonna
are
give
you
me
again?
some? Huh?
How old are you?
Okay, he did it right
Do you
here.
need kids?
No, I don't.
Do you want kids?
I do. You
How old
gonna
are
give
you
me
again?
some?
I like that you're gonna give me some. Like, okay, give us some questions too. Like, answer the question, but give us some question right away. Why is she controlling the conversation when the young lady host is actually not really paying attention, just holding the mic? Ask some question. He just did the right thing for the first time. Guess what? Listen.
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 29. How old are you?
He did it for the second time. How old are you? 29. How old are you? Ask her back. She cannot be controlling the conversation that way. That's the best thing he's done all day. But it's wet right now, so let's keep going. This girl in pink she's laughing. I think she knew what was up. Why is she laughing that hard? The girl in pink.
23.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfect.
She said 23? Like she's already 23? This girl knew exactly what she was doing.
I'm 29. How old are you?
23.
Okay.
23?
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
She threw a question back at him. Is that okay? It's too much to think about. I know it's a lot. Don't worry about being overly calculative because that's not the point. But the point here is that she knew exactly what she was doing. This guy is about to get finessed. I don't trust this girl.
You know, we might as well get up out of here right now.
All right, well, let's step on over here. Let's step that way real quick for me. Step that way.
Now, the looks on this girl's face, some people interpreted it as, oh, they're jealous. They're jealous. It's their loss. He avoided a bunch of bullets. Some people said, we don't care. We don't care.
Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Still don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Oh, more. But it's a wrap for this guy. They've been dragging him for the past 24 hours now, by the way. Let me see. After the show, Esther apparently gave her number to another guy backstage, and Ninja Turtle lost it. Wait, we'll get there. Says Mark you can't wait. I see. That's okay. She was playing the long humiliation game, cold as hell. Cold. I knew it. After all that ish he did, he showed himself to her, and she will play him well. She wants his money. Smart girl. I like girls like this. KOT, can you attend this dating show too? Let's see. No. Anybody that's listening to me right now, please do not go on shows like this unless you're a content creator. You're looking for some clout. It's a strategy for you to get some attention to your channel or something. If that's what you're doing, please knock yourself out. If you're actually looking for someone to date, please avoid shows like this like a plague. Okay, you're gonna be on the edge. Okay, and that's not okay. As a man, it's very hard to maintain your masculine frame because you'll be triggered. As a lady, you're going to engage sassy men, okay, because they are the one that end up on this kind of shows. Please don't do that. Thank you. She hit him with the religion card, turned him to Samson. Yes, Uncle Benno, now you're with me. She's going to cut that goddamn coconut head into two. She already did it. This guy is it's like soft. Like, oh, I'm wet right now. Take me home. Abidor said, this lady is manipulative. Can you all smell it? They deserve each other, Sha. This is game. She disarmed him within minutes. We can learn, ladies, you can learn from it, right? But please, don't try to learn this and get out of being a woman. Because generally, men don't want that. Okay, they can smell it too. They can smell there's an act from thousands of miles away. Okay, this is my type of girl. Wallahi, strong play. She has that little smirk like gotcha. Every single lady should learn from this girl. I've said this on your platform before, MOP. Learn how to use a man. You got him. Yeah, to some extent. Okay, but you learn this stuff too much, you become a masculine person. You will lose the essence of who you really are. So it's something we have to be careful about. It's an art. It's not an exact science, right? So it's stuff that you have to, like something you, like don't just copy some formula from a book and go and try to use it on men. You will attract the wrong type of men because it's not a good thing, you know. Marco says she's a good catch. We'll find out. He said, you're gonna give me a son in a sarcastic way. Or is it only me hearing that? No. That was a good one. That's the first thing he did right. You're gonna give me a son? He was throwing a little banter into it, as opposed to, I want to start a family. That's too serious. You're gonna give me a son? It's a bit light, playful. He should have been playful all along, not throwing shots back at the ladies. He should have been playful. That's attractive, right? But that was the first time I saw him being playful. That's why I liked it. The girl in red is very pretty. I wish she was something else. Right? Yeah, she's that. She's not. I don't know what she was highlighting on her chest. That's completely off. He said, "You're gonna give me some, as in kids." Yep. By the way, I'm wondering if anyone has verified whether or not the ex-girlfriend is who she says she is. There are so many cloud chasers online nowadays. We'll find out. I'm gonna listen to that in a second here. The way the girl in pink was laughing, I think the one in black told her something. Yes, I feel like she knew something. Yeah, but let's finish it. Okay.
All right. So seems like there's a little vibe here. So is it gonna be a yes for you for him?
God says save souls, so yeah.
Why is she doing quotes? God says save souls, so yes.
So it seems like there's a little vibe here. So is it gonna be a yes for you for him?
God says save souls, so yeah.
Oh, and is it a yes for you
It's
for her?
gonna be a hell yes for me.
Okay.
He said it's gonna be a hell yes for me, and the blue one is clapping.
We got a match.
It's a match.
Let me take this mic and y'all can go on off. Okay.
What? This girl in white. What is going on? Why is she laughing with her mouth, covering her mouth? What? I'm trying to read that body language. I'm not a body language expert, but what's going on there?
All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.
All right. So that's the show that everybody has been reacting to all day yesterday and so much more. But I want to get into. I want to see. Let's look at TikTok. There's been some posts on TikTok. Let's play this one. Let's see. Plumber doesn't take rejection well. All right. So that's that original video we just watched.
Allow into my life because women do happen to like these big muscles though. These big turtle muscles though.
Oh wait, what? Let's listen to some of this. Let's see if we can catch some. I'm just gonna go out of order a little bit. Can you guys hear it still? Play the "It Shock You" meme. You want the "It Shock You" meme? No, not you.
He shock you.
Not yet. Not yet. I guess he shocked us, right? No, I wasn't shocked. I think that girl is going to. It makes. I already know the girl ended up trying to finesse him. Okay, because they were having a text message back and forth, and the girl asked for money, and then he lost his mind. So, but let me go through some of this. This is a part 3 of. I wonder what. Let's see if we can find some other videos here. Part 1, 2. I see. Let me see if I can find a part 1 somewhere here. I see a 2. Let me see. Where's the part 1? Okay. All right. So let's just watch the part 2. I see a part 2 here. Then we'll take it from there.
So after the show, me and Esther were having a conversation, and if Esther gave her number to Rhino, the proof is in the pudding right there.
Exactly.
The proof is in the pudding. If you gave your number to Rhino, because Rhino's not the person. She gave her number or her Instagram or whatever to Chandler. Now, fellas, peep game right here.
Did he just say peep game? All right, let's go. Let's peep game.
The thing is, you never address another man about a woman's conduct. If this is your woman, even though she's not my woman, you know, I did what I call a temperature check. I want to know what type of time is we really on before I start investing my.
That's too much time. Let's go back. I want to go back. I feel like I lost something there. Let's go back.
After the show, me and Esther were having a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And if Esther gave her number to Rhino, the proof is in the pudding right there.
So Esther gave her number to some of the other guys on the other show. Some guy called Rhino. Okay, let's go.
Proof is in the pudding. If you gave your number to Rhino, because Rhino's not the person. She gave her number or her Instagram or whatever to Chandler. Now, fellas,
to Chandler. That's another guy. Okay.
Peep game right here.
He just basically said Rhino is not the person. She gave her number to Chandler. Fellas, peep game. He's going to teach us game. Let's see.
One thing is you never address another man about a woman's conduct.
Okay, I agree with that. You never address another man about a woman's conduct. Okay, let's keep going. That's not all the way accurate, but I see where you're going with that. Okay, not addressing. Okay, not addressing, not conversation. I agree with that. Let's keep going.
If this is your woman, even though she's not my woman, you know, I did what I call a temperature check.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what type of time is we really on before I start investing my heart, mind, body, and soul in
right.
life. Because when I find a woman, that's my problem. I'm a Cancer. I go.
Oh, that's making better sense. Okay, I'm not really a believer too much in all this stuff, but I have heard like there's something consistent about this Cancer type of man. I don't have enough, but the ones I know, they tend to kind of like move this way, very emotional, and they'll act like they're not emotional, but their face is literally telling on them, and that's the energy I'm getting out of him right now. Let's keep going.
To the situation, thinking, you know, this is gonna be the last one. I'm gonna make this work. You know.
No, that's why you went wrong. You're gonna make this work. You're not having a good time. Let's keep going.
Manifest and perseverance, trying to get it to work. But they always
perseverance, family perseverance, making it work. That's not playful. She's going to run away from you. So even if Esther wasn't trying to finesse him, oh my show.
Just have a wandering eye, so they miss out. So after the
All right, so let's go to part. Let's go to part 3.
So after the show, me and Esther were having about who I allow into my life, because women do happen to like these big muscles though, these big turtle muscles though. Oh wait, but yeah. Anyway.
Okay. All right.
Turtles got the heart.
Hey, your loss. Women love these turtle muscles. Continue.
Shell. So I appreciate, all the love, all the hatred. But Chandler came up to her, and he handed her his phone. Boom. He
Okay.
handed her the phone just like this.
Put your Instagram.
So I turn to look at her. Like I just said, you don't address another man. I turn to look at her. I said, "That's what you doing, baby?" She said, "Yeah." Oh, what? I turned around. You're disqualified.
Disqualified.
You don't know what the prize looked like. Your eyes still wandering, baby. I found my match. We about to have a ball. So after the show.
So that's that. Let me move down. Let's see if we can catch something. Oh, sorry.
It's crazy stuff, but I'm kind of confused because I'm like, on the show, like, yes, he was a
about who I allow into my life, because women do happen to like these big muscles though, these big turtle muscles though.
Okay.
So I'm on TikTok and I'm watching the guy Aaron the plumber from Pop the Red Balloon, and he's saying how
Exactly.
he got fired from his job and now he can't go to church and just crazy stuff. But I'm kind of confused because I'm like, on the show, like, yes, he was a jerk, but he didn't seem like he was fronting for the show. He seemed like that was his true personality. So why?
Oh, by the way, see, this is an example of what I'm talking about. She said he didn't seem like he was fronting for the show. He was being himself. There's more than enough women that will say this to you, gentlemen. Just be yourself. Wrong, okay? Of course you should be yourself. That's not the end, okay? Yourself also need to be a better version of yourself. There's a certain version of yourself that makes a woman wet, right? And there's a certain version of yourself that make her shut down, right? So just be yourself. That's it. Is that it? It's the same thing as saying, I just tell it like it is, baby. You gotta be careful with that, okay? If we can improve ourselves and become better version of ourselves, then make sure that context is involved when you're saying yourself or being yourself. That's just me. I will never change for anybody. That's problematic. That's coconut head, okay? You can actually become a better version of yourself. You can learn some skills and you can create better results. Context. Let's keep going.
Anybody from his community be surprised by that. Like, he didn't seem like he was performing. He seemed like that shit was coming out like his first language. Like, it's crazy to me. I didn't watch the videos that he posted, so I guess there might be more to it. I know I saw something that was like
so she will wait until she see other videos before she can see that energy. And there are people like that, there's an energy right there from the beginning. There's a person who comes there and say, I just want a woman who is not promiscuous. That's problematic already. That doesn't fall out of the skies. That person is speaking from a place of fear. When a person is speaking from a place of fear, they will show you shaggy. It's just the way it is, because they will try to shape you into the opposite of what they're afraid of, right? That's not playful. That's not fun. That's not free, right? So it's not sustainable, not even for them, right? It's a struggle for them. So if somebody's leading with a lot of fearful things when you're trying to date them like that, you got to be careful with that, right? So she's saying like, hey, he wasn't putting on the front. He's just showing who he really is. But then the who he really is creating that result, right? But no, let's disagree with the result and just say, hey, why are you disagreeing with him? Nobody disagreed with him. They're literally agreeing with him. That's how they responded. How you make people feel around you is everything. And if you see 9 out of 10 people saying something, you got to pay attention to that. Now, all you need, gentlemen, is one person. So we also got, it depends on certain unique situation, right? All you need is one person. I'm just saying, if everybody's saying you're catty, you're sassy, and all this kind of stuff, you got to pay attention to that, right? You don't have to agree, but you got to be like, I wonder why they're saying that. Well, maybe I'm over shalaye myself. I feel the need to tackle them back. No, that is precisely what we mean by sassy and catty. Let's keep going.
We're contacting his job, and like he got so many phone calls, and I guess they just had to fire him. But I'm just like, why are they shocked? Like, he seems like he's like that on a regular. He seems like he comes to work like that. He's in church like that. He's on the streets, in the grocery store like that. Like, he didn't seem like he was put on a show like at all.
This man gets rejected because his sassy.
All right, so something happened. The ladies, some of the ladies, they went and called his job. Not some of the ladies. A lot of people that were triggered online with his conduct, I don't know exactly what they saw, but they started calling his job and they got him fired. That's what he claimed. Okay. Now, that one, gracious greatness, has not been verified. That's the part that I'm not sure if other people are verified either. This is just something that's going viral and we're just taking a look at it. I want to say shout out to Michael Babalola for the $5 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's booty clap for you. How's that? All right, let's keep going.
Oh, welcome.
So after the show,
and I was trying to be respectful, but
no. Okay, why not? Pop balloon over here. Your name and age and why.
So I was looking at the little video of the guy. What's his name? The plumber guy, who was on the Pop the Balloon for Love, like YouTube channel or whatever. This man said he didn't want a woman promiscuous and everything else. He didn't want her out in the streets. He wanted a woman. He wanted to create a family. He was honest. He wasn't disrespectful to any of the women. He never called.
Did he watch the show? Somebody said Drizzle, my kings. By the way, if somebody's saying Drizzle to you, you might want to check yourself. Let's keep going.
Women out of their names. He pointed out things that hurt women's feelings. Like he said, the girl had hair on her arms. He don't like that. That's his preference.
Not the preference. Oh God, what is the preference like? That sounds feminine as shit. What do you mean preference? Oh, by the way, we all have preferences. That's why. But why you bring your preferences into this though? Okay, that's his preference. No, it was a shot fired. He was triggered.
The man said he can only be honest, and the man wasn't,
And I said, as a man, that's bare minimum. In terms of, that's not a skill set. That's something you're supposed to be honest. That's not a skill set, gentlemen. Okay, that's not a skill set, gentlemen. Says more. I'm going to go into that in a second. I think I just pulled up Yanni's video actually. Thank you for that. All right.
He wasn't disrespectful. He just pointed out she had hair on her arms. I understand that's triggering to a lot of women. But at the end of the day, you guys, despite of what I think about the whole situation, I'm going to say this. You women called that man's job and got him fired. He's a certified plumber. He had to go to school for that.
All right. Now they're claiming it's a certified plumber and all of this. Let's just look at what Yanni has to say. Let's see. Shout out to Yanni for this video. The title says, Jesus Christ, Buffon Toro is on the run from his criminal past. He was booked for what? He was booked for reside house prostitution. What? Jesus Christ. Let's read this.
This video, I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel.
Wait, what?
Real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
marrying a man.
I was coming back. I ain't even do my makeup. I said, you know what? I'm gonna come back. Okay, now I done talked to a few county clerk officers today because I need to get down to the bottom to see what the hell was going on, because I don't like being accused of anything. This man, he's on the run. All right. Now, based off of my knowledge, right, based off of my research, this all starts back in 2013. No, I'm not wasting your time. We're getting right down to the bottom of this. So this all started back in 2013.
Let me make it faster.
Okay. It all started in Oklahoma. Now, it could go further back than that. I'm not really sure. So I spoke with a county clerk officer, and she informed me that this man has been on probation. He's still currently on probation. He keeps violating his probation. Now, how did he get on probation? He got on probation. I have my other laptop here. I have my other computer here. So I'm going to be looking down. And this was in Oklahoma, Osage County to be exact. So back in 2013, he unlawfully possession of controlled drug with intent to distribute. So that was one count that he had. The second count was possession.
HoneyBook is a complete client flow management platform, which allows me to do everything all in one place. When I quit my 9-to-5 job to work for myself,
firearm during commission of felony. This is back in 2013. This is how he ended up getting on probation. The third count was unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia. So all of this started back in 2013, according to my knowledge. Now, when I got on the phone with this woman that I spoke to in Oklahoma, she was the one that informed me of another incident that actually violated his probation that all started in Oklahoma. So then I was like, well, where was this at? She said,
this is all allegedly. We don't know. But let's see. If it makes sense, we'll see. Okay. We don't know. We're just talking about Ninja Turtles. We don't know the real person's name. So let's keep going.
Arizona. So then I look into Arizona,
Oklahoma. Personally, I don't really care about his past criminal, but the issue is that he presented as a good man, a certified plumber. He's now raising money. He's raised about $10,000 last time I checked, and he claimed to have $10,000. But he said he got fired from his job. He started raising money because he wanted to become a content creator, and he's been parading the YouTube platform, different interviews, trying to become a content creator. Okay. Listen, when we show you certain signals, okay, just kind of pay attention. Over time, you will get used to it. That, there's a reason, okay? There's a reason. Just keep paying attention. That's all I can tell you. But there are some things that are just patterns across the board. As much as we like to say, you never know. Listen to the other side. There's just some things that eventually it becomes obvious to you. You just like, But again, I'm still holding on to we don't know. Okay. Yes, Uncle Bendo is raised $10,000 because he said he got fired from his job, even though he claimed he could give that girl $100,000. He can pull $100,000. Yep. Let's keep going.
In Maricopa County in Arizona. Now, the interesting thing is when you're looking up information in Arizona, you have to know the county that this all happened in, because otherwise I wasn't going to find it.
Same thing in Jersey.
So this is when things get interesting. When I get to Arizona, girl, it's a mess in Arizona. No wonder he's trying to get up out of Arizona if that's where he actually is, but we don't know where he is. He's currently on the run. So let's see what he was into in Arizona. So in Arizona, this man was out here working with 2 other men. Remember when I was like, oh, it sounded like he got goons after him or something like that? So he was into some criminal activity. It seems like it was a sex ring, because let me get into the charges that he got booked for. Okay, there are 2 other men that are involved in this situation as well. I'm not mentioning their names because I don't want them to come after me. So he was out in Arizona. Okay, it was illegal control of enterprise. He was booked for that. Money laundering, he was booked for that. He was also booked for keep/reside house prostitution. He was booked for that. Pandering, booked for that. He also received earnings of prostitution. He was booked for that. And he was also booked for sex trafficking. Who are you out here giving your money to? Then, thanks to the county clerk's officer that I spoke to in Arizona, I was made aware that he also broke his probation. No, actually, that was the woman, that was the clerk officer in Arizona. She said that he violated his probation in the state of Arizona and in the state of Texas. So I, unfortunately, wasn't able to go down the rabbit hole in Texas because I don't know what county he's in. And the violation in Texas, I couldn't get information on that. I tried to ask, she was like, well, I don't really know. We just know that it was in Texas. I said, do you know what county? She said she doesn't know. So I'm like, okay. The lady seemed annoyed. It looks like he was looking for some women that he could pimp out. I don't know. Because that's what the type of stuff. The violation in Texas, I couldn't get information on that. I tried to ask her, like, I don't really know, just know that it was in Texas. I said, do you know what county? She said she doesn't know. So I'm like, okay. The lady seemed annoyed.
This person said, now why is dumbass going on dating show and go viral on TikTok if he was on the run? You'll be shocked. People do stupid stuff when it becomes a matter of survival. Let's keep going.
It looks like he was looking for some women that he could pimp out. I don't know. Because that's what the type of stuff, it seems like that's the type of activity that he's in. Now, his recent probation violation was in Texas in 2018, but I wasn't able to get information on that. So if anyone has information on that, let me know. Let me know. So everyone online is saying, oh, he probably got fired. I think this man got fired from his job.
So you run a successful coaching business, or at least you want to.
Because they found out who he really was. Yeah, I think that's what I think. He may have been using an A-list name or something like that. Who knows? And he got fired after going viral because people were probably looking into him. I mean,
he got viral after going because people were looking into him. He claimed that the job said a bunch of ladies were calling his job and got him fired. That's what he claimed. Okay, it's a good man. He was working as a plumber. He's a certified plumber, and he got fired. Okay, pandering. I was about to say what is pandering, but thanks for posting that. Says more. It makes sense now. If he was doing sex-related work, he probably thinks most women are promiscuous. That's another angle. Again, those things are red. Those are right from the get-go. It's a red flag. Somebody is saying, what I don't want. Gentlemen, the same thing goes for you. You're talking to a lady and she's not having a good time. She's just talking about all the things she doesn't want. That's a red flag, okay? That's a red flag. She needs to go and seek help first before coming back on the dating scenes. Let's keep going.
Just look at his record. Like, it's very lengthy. It's very lengthy. And he was out here into some criminal activity with some other people as well. And it had to do with money. So that's what I was like, why is he acting shifty? Because look at this video. Let me bring it back up. Let me see if I still have it on my desktop. Yeah, and yes, his word choice, very true. That's why he says the girls don't qualify. Very interesting choice in words, right? Very interesting. Thank you for bringing that to the forefront.
No, but a lot of people are learning that from the manosphere to qualify. You might hear things like that. It's very easy to pick them apart, and then even when you mix that together, the reason why I know he wasn't part of the manosphere particularly is because he was also say queen. People that are in manosphere generally don't agree with that using queen anyhow. So that's why I know he wasn't coming from there. But he's definitely a troubled guy. He has a lot going on. He's not whatever that picture was supposed to be. He's a good man who works a day job. Women just don't want them. No, women can feel the vibe. They know something is off here. Okay? They can't put their fingers on it, but they can feel it. Like something is off. That's what that is. And that's what you need to learn so you don't present like that. Sometimes you can actually it's worse. Let me be clear about something. Okay, let's be clear about something. You don't have to be a criminal to end up like what's this story. Okay, the worst ones are the ones who are actually good guys. Okay, they're not criminal or anything like that. That's just how they present. Lame. Always trying to be honest. They think that's all it takes, and then they wonder why nobody wants them. Right? Yeah. So if you're a grown man, if you're above 25. Usually you are already an attractive young man. All you need to do is focus on your personal purpose in life. That already will put you above most people. Please don't be out here competing with women because you'll collect. You will look like they will avoid you like a plague. Okay, the only people that will engage you are the ones that are masculine and they're probably triggered by other people before you and they just want to show you shaggy. I'm just letting you know. Let's keep going.
Let me see. Do I still have it on my desktop? Or did I delete it?
Let's move. Watch this.
So let's see. Let's look at this video again now that we know his criminal history.
Jesus.
Favor by tapping in. I just want to give y'all a quick update, man. I don't appreciate anybody thinking this is a hoax. Today is one of the worst days of my life. Seriously. Being a plumber and getting my license was one of my biggest life accomplishments, especially with the lifestyle that I used to indulge in. With that being stripped away from me,
I still have responsibilities to take care of. And
another interesting choice in word was stripped and then away, stripped away. So does this sound like a man that was, oh, you know, I've changed my life around, I'm trying to do better? Stripped away.
This guy's an interesting guy.
Interesting choice in words.
I certainly can, and I am gonna take care of them. My birthday, June 23rd on Sunday, man. We going.
Thank you for giving me that information because it made my job a lot easier.
Oh my God, he gave his birthday. Weary.
Up in the section near you, so stay tuned for that. The t-shirts is dropping. We're getting the sizes, pre-orders, everything ready. I'm still.
Oh, he's selling t-shirts. He's selling t-shirts. This guy is trying to grift.
Humanitarian work. For those that are asking me, you know, telling me
humanitarian work
company, I wish I could. I don't feel comfortable with doing it where I'm at. You know, I can't post my location, my exact location where I'm at because of these videos blowing up. Now I got people approaching me left and right in the gyms, in public, in Walmart.
He can't start that business because he owes the state. He owes the state. Okay, I don't think he can start the business because of his
Jesus.
His criminal history and past. In the state that he's currently in, which I believe in this photo, he is still in Arizona. I don't know what part of Arizona, but I still think he's in Arizona. And I think that's why he's a plumber and he can't start his own business, get into entrepreneurship, because it's like, I had that same question when I heard that he got fired as a plumber, because I'm like, aren't plumbers like private contractors or something like that? So I thought that was weird.
Well, they can work for each other sometimes.
First red flag. I was like, how do plumbers get fired? I thought that they were like
that didn't make any sense.
Contractors or something like that. So that was like my first initial red flag. He's in debt. He owes the state. He probably even owes federal. This man is in debt. Okay, he owes in the state of Oklahoma. He owes in the state of Arizona, and I'm pretty sure he owes in the state of Texas.
I just don't feel comfortable with that, and I used to indulge, like I told you, in criminality. So I don't.
He just said it. I used to indulge in criminality. He just said that. Let me push that back a little bit.
Of Arizona, and I'm pretty sure he owes in the state of Texas.
I just don't feel comfortable with that. And I used to indulge, like I told you, in criminality. So I don't.
So let me go over what he was into. Okay, so at one point he was out here slanging that dope.
Let's make it a little faster, Yanni. Let's go.
He was out here distributing to his community. Then he was on probation for that. But then when he got to Arizona, he was into some other stuff with some other gentlemen. So he tried to do the entrepreneurship, illegal control of enterprise, money laundering, /reside house of prostitution, pandering, and then receiving earnings of prostitution, sex trafficking. That's what he was into.
I just don't want my location out there, so I don't think that's the best thing for me to do. I'm not worried about nobody trying to hurt me. If you think you're going to do something to me, I promise you got something coming.
Why does he feel I wondered that. Like, I was like, why does he feel so that's why. I really think it's.
I probably want my location out there, so I don't think that's the best thing for me to do. I'm not worried about nobody trying to hurt me. If you think you're going to do something to me, I promise you got something coming. About nobody trying to hurt me. If you think you're going to do something for me to do, I'm not worried about my.
That's what he was into.
I just don't want my location out there, so I don't think that's the best thing for me to do. I'm not worried about nobody trying to hurt me. If you think you're going to do something to me, I promise you got something coming.
Why does he feel threatened? I wondered that. Like, I was like, why does he feel threatened? Well, that's why. I really think it's the men that he was working with. Maybe he owed them some money. I'm not going.
This post right here is the first thing that the manosphere saw, and they started defending him. Okay, they said he said, all this clout chasing got me fired from work. Man, I really love plumbing, and I'm good at it. And they got that taken from me. That's just one job. What do you mean, right? Y'all are sick. They called the company 500 times and are messing up business. This is the post that got people like, oh, like why would they do that? That's not nice, right? This post was never verified. Let's keep going.
Don't get into their names because I don't want them coming after me. But I think that that's why. I think that he owes money. I think he owes them money. Or it could be who he was out here getting his supply from back in 2013 when he got caught up selling and distributing. You know what I mean? So who knows? Do you know who you gave your money to when it comes to the GoFundMe? Let me pull up the GoFundMe. Let's pull that up one more time. Let me pull that up.
GoFundMe.
I support any black man that speaks up for himself against these lovely ladies. Attack.
Let me see. Dennis Sperling. Dennis Sperling is promoting this. Another lame dude on the internet, manosphere, promoting nonsense or dare. Or doshi. This guy is a dummy. Dennis Sperling is such a dummy. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. No verification, nothing. You just start promoting him. Let me see if I can find. Let's keep this playing. I'll see if I can find. Donate to Aaron's humanitarian effort. Humanitarian effort? Stupid. Stupid. Let me see. Effort. Donate. GoFundMe. GoFundMe. Jesus. All right, we have it. Support Aaron's humanitarian effort. Right there. He's raised $13,000 out of $15,000 so far. Look at them. All right. Peace and blessings be upon y'all. My name is Aaron, aka Weapon X. He's dressed like he's working here. I recently went viral on several websites, gaining millions of views. False allegations have been promoted in order for people to make money discrediting me. I was fired from work today due to these videos. Today was honestly the first time I cried in a while. Getting my license in plumbing was my biggest life accomplishment. It took years of hard work, studying, and praying. I also provide free plumbing services to Army veterans. This is it right here. This is manipulation, right? Single mothers, single fathers, those with property management issues, and those on disability. Yes, I do have funds for my bills, so anything you donate will be blessing and used for expenses toward my humanitarian work and also content creating. Oh, that part. Content creating. Possibly I am undecisive. Oh, okay. Maybe, right? Thank you for those that perceive me in a positive fashion and have been supporting me. God bless you. Anyway, that's it right there. Somebody might just see this in this video and go donate to him. I don't care about that. Honestly, that's fine. If you believe him, knock yourself out. But that's the post right here. But this guy that posted it, this is some of the lames that some of the impressionable young minds that are following. Okay, sadly, you know. But let's keep going.
Is on my channel for Aaron Logan. All right, here it is again. Do you know who you donated your money to? Do you know? Do you know? Crazy. Crazy. Hold on, let me get out of that. Okay, let's continue.
And moving forward, I don't know where I'm going to take this. You know, people are asking me to be a personal trainer. People are asking me to do content creating. I don't know, honestly, with all of this.
You had a job. Just find another job.
People are asking me to be a personal trainer. People are asking me to do content creating. I don't know, honestly, with all of this foolishness going on, this cloud chasing, you know, this has really affected me in a profound way. I have to close my lease. I'm gonna be moving out of state. You know, that's like $3,800. My birthday.
Oh, he know all about moving out of state. Where do you think he moving to? He went to Arizona. Okay, from Oklahoma. I think he went from, according to court records, because it seems like his criminal activities tend to follow him from state to state that he moves to. So he was in Oklahoma, then he was in Arizona, then he was in Texas. Where is he now?
Texas. He was
where is he now? I told y'all something wasn't right with this video. It just looks weird. He already went to Texas. He already got caught up in Texas. He got to go somewhere else.
It's the muscles.
North Carolina,
It
South
doesn't
Carolina,
look weird.
Atlanta.
I spent $2,000 on my fit. That's not even including the section, the bottles, these t-shirt prints. I'm still doing humanitarian work. I'm about to go advocate with some at-risk youth right now.
At-risk youth.
Thought about being a speaker, growing your brand, getting your message out in front of millions of people. There's one stage.
I'm about to go meet up with.
I forgot he did say New Mexico. Now I couldn't find anything in New Mexico, but then again, I don't know how long he's been there. So it was New Mexico.
So he's online snitching on himself, Willie. He's talking about all the states that he went through.
I forgot he did say New Mexico. So maybe that's where he is right now. We don't know. He lied. So we don't know where this man actually is. And I could not find anything. Well, I traced this trail based off of his probation and him violating his probation that happened in Oklahoma. So nothing in New Mexico was on his record of violating his probation. So I'm gonna just go with that for now. But he could be in New Mexico. Who knows?
Security team that we're trying to put together to assure my safety, because I have been getting threats, and it's just crazy. And I know it's somebody close to me. So once we figure out who's doing all of this,
and remember when he said, "I know it's somebody that's close to me." That's why I'm like, is it the other gentlemen that were in this little ring that he had going on back in the day? I don't know. Yeah, he needed a security team. This man was into some really interesting stuff here. Okay.
That will be addressed accordingly. But God bless y'all. There's a GoFundMe in my bio. The only reason why I'm putting the GoFundMe in my bio is because somebody in the comments stated that they would like to help.
There's a GoFundMe in my bio because somebody said they would like to help.
I told y'all I felt like this man has goons after him. I'm from the suburban area. Like, I don't know nothing about street life, goon, nothing. But I'm just like, I remember reading the court documents for P. Diddy, and I was like, oh my God, she had goons after her. Cassie had goons after her. This man sound like he got goons after him. Like, I don't know nothing about that street life, so I don't even talk like that. I'm just going off of what I feel, and I'm like, why I feel like somebody after him, like somebody like trying to get at him or something, in like in a way where he owed him something or he owed him money or something like that. I told y'all I felt like this was some street stuff. I don't talk like that. That's why I was like, I gotta look into this.
If you would like to help, you're not only helping me, but you're helping children as well. When I go to this center,
did he just say you're helping children as well? Wait, let's go back. I think I just heard he said you're helping children as well.
And helping me, but you're helping.
That's why I was like, I gotta look into this.
If you would like to help, you're not only helping me, but you're helping children as well.
Wow.
Go to this center and start advocating with them. If I could get, their.
He said, when I go to this center and start advocating.
For
that
what?
That means he's not currently doing.
Mm.
So that's why I was just like, this whole thing is a red flag.
If I could get permission from the parents to have them on camera and speak about, some of the things that we're doing and we've been doing and working on, then I'll certainly do that for you as well. And I just appreciate everybody that's out there advocating for me.
Jesus. I need the ladies to zoom in on his eyes. Do you see what it looks like to be full of shit? Do you see what it looks like to be full of shit? And I had men gaslight me, and I'm like, don't gaslight me. This ain't my first rodeo. I'm sorry. Okay, I make this channel. I talk about men still on my channel to teach women discernment. I need you to look in his eyes, and I need you to understand that you're looking at a man that is full of shit. Okay, that is what it looks like. Do you see it? Do you see it? All right, because the man was trying to gaslight me, and I'm like, no, you can't gaslight me. Okay, you just made me work harder. That's all. Thanks. Now I can come on here and give you his background, his history, his criminal history, because he already admitted to it. And that's the thing. Like, everyone kept saying, well, oh, like, why would you believe the ex? Why would you believe the ex? Why would he confirm her? Because he confirmed that he was into the criminal activity. So why would he confirm that that's what he was into? So if you are a man that lacks integrity, you are capable of anything. I'm not going to sit up here and vouch for you when you admitted that you were also into criminal activity, the same as your ex saying and exposed that you were into criminal activity or you are a criminal. So come on. So why would you vouch for a man that admitted that he at one point didn't have integrity? You think he got it now? What makes you believe that he has it now? Do you know this man? Oh wait, you don't know this man. I don't know this man. Why are you so trusting of somebody that you don't know? Because he's black? Oh my, that is just so smart. That is so discerning of you. That is such good judgment. That's crazy.
Everybody that sees, who I truly am. I really appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the positivity and those.
You know what this sound like? This sound like P. Diddy. I appreciate those that see me for who I truly am. Well, he
not the P. Diddy.
As full of shit. So thank you. I'll take that.
Take that.
Yeah, like even the receipt. Yeah, the receipt. And I knew that most likely it was true that it was a Home Depot receipt. But why? Because I'm like, okay, he's a plumber. He works for a construction company. So I'm pretty sure he's using his business card or his business line of credit when he goes to Home Depot to get his supplies. That's a tax write-off. I also have a business. Like, I have a business credit card. Duh. Like, so you're over here showing the balance as if that's your actual balance in a checking account when really it's just a line of credit that you use to fulfill your job. Like, that's, and then it's probably not even his line of credit. It's probably not even his business. It's probably not even his business card. And the reason why I say this is because he probably uses that through the construction company. They give him one to be able to use. So when he goes to Home Depot, he can.
All right. So I think we've gotten. I want to finish with this, right? This is allegedly the ex. I'll play this and then we'll call it a day.
Aaron is my ex. We dated for a few months. All right, now that we opened the can of worms, let's go ahead and talk about part one of Watch Who the Fuck You Date. So his name is Aaron. Aaron is my ex. We dated for a few months and it didn't last very long, and let me tell you why. He is like insane. It's like he has that little person talking to him in the corner of his shoulder at all times. Like he's making up constant stories in his head about
Jesus.
like that I'm cheating on him, that he's got to watch his back, that I have guys in my apartment at all times, and that I'm cheating while I'm at work, when I work in a clinic full of women, by the way. So let's take it back to the beginning. So again, we met. I lived in Arizona. He lived in New Mexico, and he said, oh, I have a friend that lives in Arizona. I was actually just there. I was like, oh, dang, well, whenever you're down here again, let's grab dinner or whatever. He's like, all right. He ended up coming, and his plan was to end up moving to Arizona anyway with his friend, right? He ended up at my house so much anyway that I was just kind of like, I mean, you kind of already live here. His clothes was there, everything. So I was like, fuck it, just, that was my mistake. So my mom ends up making dinners for us all the time. We're Mexican. We make huge dinners. And the first time he went, he met the family and everything was cool. But when we left, my mom called me. She said, are you okay? And I said, what do you mean, am I okay? She said, well, I see something in his eye, like he wants to hurt you or like he wants to control you. I don't know how to tell you because I don't want you to think that I'm crazy. But I'm just telling you to be careful and really think about if this is the guy that you really want to be with. And I was like, well, I mean, it kind of is already in motion, it's already happening. So then my mom invites us over for dinner again. I think it was the next day, and we play loteria. And I guess he was just like, no, I don't want to go. Like he started little by little, kind of not wanting to be around my family. And I don't know if he noticed that my family didn't
like him,
approve of him or whatever. I'm not too sure. But anyway, that was a red flag number one. It's kind of like he was already trying to distance me from my own family. Like the only protection that I have had is from my family, and he was trying to move me away. So when I first started talking to him, I was talking to other people, as in I had a lot of guy friends, and I don't hang out with too many girls because sometimes it can get overwhelming and a lot of drama can start. So they would still text my phone, and of course, I talked to somebody else before I met him too. It kind of just ended up going in the direction with Aaron. And so they would text my phone, and he would check my phone every few hours. Every time a vibration would go off, every time I'd get a notification, he's looking at me like he wants to like literally do something to me. I don't know what was going on. It's just that look in his eyes, and you guys know because you have seen that look in the Pop the Balloon game, like this video that went viral. So he starts checking my phone every few hours. He starts to track my location. I gave him my location on my phone because I was like, I have nothing to hide, right? And I'm always either at work with him at home or with my family. So go ahead and go to part 2.
All right, let's go to part 2. There you go.
Welcome back to part 2 of Watch Who You Date. We're talking about Aaron, the guy that went viral on Pop the Balloon game.
Now she has Watch Who You Date. That's her own part 2. She's trying to go viral too. Let's keep going.
So anyways, he starts to distance me from my family. He starts to track me. I give him my location because I had nothing to hide. Every time I would walk by the window, my location would show that I was outside. So he'd call me like, what are you doing outside? Who are you messing with at work? Why aren't you working? Like that controlling, right? Then he starts doing pop-ups at my job, and it got so bad because he would show up in his work truck while he's supposed to be at work at my job that my supervisor had to keep watching me. We had to basically everybody had to walk me to my car after work to make sure that I made it. And the girls would text me, hey, did you make it? Again, it's a clinic full of girls. So that was a red flag number 2. And then one time I walked outside to the cafeteria, and he calls me and he's like, how did I know you were outside? So that in my head was like, circles are already turning. I go to my car to see if he put a tracker because he is capable of doing some shit like that. And I couldn't find anything. And then he pops up at my job like, don't break up with me. Don't do this. Like, I'll change. I thought I was going to catch you doing something. And I was like, how did you know I was outside, right? He said, I put my extra phone tracking you in your car and I left it on record because I was expecting to record you doing something, as in cheating on me or like messing around in your car. And I was like, I was done. After that, I was completely done. I said, get your stuff, get out of my house, and come bring me my key. And he was like, no, I'm gonna change, whatever. I went home, he was still there. He was like, let's try to work it out. I was like, he already lives with me. He moved here, like whatever. And it was going, I was going to do it so bad. And then he went to go get coffee for me or something from Starbucks. And he was like, something's wrong with your car. And I was like, what do you mean something's wrong with my car? He's like, yeah, it started to act weird. And I was like, okay, hold on right there. My car, I have a 2019 Dodge Challenger. It's been perfectly fine. I kept up with the oil. I don't understand. All of a sudden, you're driving it and something's wrong with it. Go to part 3.
Let's go to part 3.
All right, welcome back. All right. Part 3, and this is the last part that I'm going to post about Aaron, the buff guy from Pop the Balloon Game and Watch Who the Fuck You Date. So, he was like, yeah, your car's acting funny. I was like, no. At that point, I was like, already get out of my house. Like, I don't want you here. You ain't paid one bill. You put $20 a light one time, and maybe you spent like $30 on groceries because I was going to cook dinner one time. But my mama always told me, do not allow a man to come into your home and pay any bills, because then he's going to feel like he has the right to either stay there or like, oh, I paid the rent. I live here too. But in all reality, everything that I had gotten was mine, and I didn't allow him any part of that. So I was like, all right, get out, whatever. He leaves. He still tried to contact me. I was like, no, get out. I grabbed my car. I went to my mom's house because I didn't want him to try to come back and to try to convince me. And that's what brings to like my mind all the time. Like, you guys tell people in abusive relationships all the time, like, you need to leave, thinking that it's easy for these women to leave. And it's not. Like, yeah, they've gotten hurt or whatever, but these women are completely head over heels in love with these men. So it's not easy to leave. So I did what I thought was best. So I went to my mom's house right after him. And he's calling me like, dang, you're already at somebody else's house. You're already cheating on me. I was like, whatever. And on my way to my mom's, I start to feel that my car is starting to shake. I'm like, dang, like, what is it? I took it to 2 different mechanics that were like, it was the spark plugs, the ignition coils. I fixed that. And then I went to another mechanic because it started to shake again. And supposedly it was the same thing. They fixed that again. So I went to a 3rd mechanic, and he's like, I think they might have put sugar in your gas tank.
No shit.
But I would need to take out the gas tank to make sure. And I was like, no, I don't think he would be capable of doing something like that. Whatever. So I couldn't find what was wrong with it. At this point, I had moved out already because I was so scared. My mom had let me borrow money because I needed to move out before my lease was up. So he didn't know where I lived. I moved apartments. So at this point, I went and got a new car. I went to the dealership and I got a new car. I changed my car. And when I asked him, hey, did you ever find out what was wrong with my Challenger? He said, yes, there was sugar in the gas tank. So this man that claims to be very godly and studies the Bible and, practices this religion, put sugar in my gas tank, tracked my car, put a phone to record me in my car. And I would do things like say everything he needed to hear, like, yeah, I cheated on you. Like, because I was so scared of him being crazy. Like, this guy has a record. You guys don't know that. You guys really need to be careful who you make famous on this app. I don't want to say anything else because I feel like I already opened up a big can of worms. If you guys have any questions, I'll answer them. But I don't want to make this.
No, we're good. We're good. It's okay. It's all right. Honestly, all of the criminal stuff is not even necessary for the lessons we're trying to learn here. Let's talk about the dating thing. If you're leading with negative, all the things you don't want, you're going to attract them. Anything you focus on expands. Okay? So this guy was a walking red flag. He was disqualified the moment he opened his mouth. And I want you to be able to pick things like that up quickly, or at least be open to asking questions. Ladies, if it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right. Ask questions. There's a reason why it doesn't feel right. Gentlemen, same thing. All right. If your honesty is bare minimum. You're supposed to be honest. That's not a skill set. When it comes to the dating game, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to marriage, the skills you need to have has nothing to do with what you're supposed to be as a good citizen anyway, okay? So stop bringing that into the equation. If you notice that you're generating bad results, on a consistent basis across multiple romantic partners, there's something about you. Something about you that you need to check. All right. So that's all I have for you on this episode. I just thought it was a nice cruise, but would you guys agree that was a dating disaster? I think it was. Do me a favor. On your way out, hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. Hopefully, you've been enlightened and educated. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. We offer evidence-based relationship and marriage resources and coaching to help you navigate the difficult times.
Don't just wing it. Learn the principles that work.
Download our 2 free books and book your complimentary coaching session now at manofprestige.com.